Welcome up. We're here. We've got Legion added into the game. Oh man, so much to be able to play around with today. Very much looking forward to what we can brew up. Feel like my webcam is I'm gonna need to sync up the audio again. We'll crack open some caches here. Got 5 of these ready to go. So we're gonna get a variant. 200 credits is actually pretty nice now. Well, not bad, not bad. All right. I am going to preemptively increase... where do I throw that? Here. Sammy Bear King, how's it going? Preemptively increase the sync offset. There we go. We're going to try this. Dark Nizzle, great to see you. Burbus, are you early this time? You are. You caught us right at the very beginning. Alright, we've got 2 different decks that I want to be able to jam around with Legion. Be able to see where they can go. We have a High Evo version, and then we have a non-High Evo version. And I've got a couple adaptations that I want to make over here. I just think that this deck is, it's really fun. Evo is just super fun. Kara, great to see you. Kara, also right on time. Awesome to have you guys. Edward, Brent, hanging out in the pregame lobby. But someday I'll figure out why my webcam works differently day to day. How does the audio sync look for you guys right now? All right. We have our first victim. Look good to you, Brent? Awesome. Adrenalini Space Throne. I would like to open that up. Maybe with Magic, maybe with Storm. I could also just win it with Hulk. We'll see. I like this deck because we have a pretty competent game plan if we do not find our Legion. That's what you get for acquiring your tech from the void? I guess so. The great void of Microsoft. How terrible. Microsoft the great and terrible. Wakanda. Alright, so if you're Bast, Adam Warlock, then you are Blake. Welcome to Team Teddy. Thank you for signing on. Team Teddy grows stronger. Appreciate the membership, man. Do I want... I feel like Cyclops could be really good here. Being able to bury a lane that they potentially want to have Iron Man on. Just working, hanging out with the sun. Love it, Dark Nizzle. Love it. Okay. Amp up with the sun. Actually, it's a Nebula here, right? You can't play too many additional cards. And then Sunspot. We'll be able to Magic next and then go into like Spider-Man Hulk kind of combo. This seems good. This seems very good. And gifted so many times, I figured I would just renew on your own this time. I love the streams. Thank you, Blake. Thank you. The support is very much appreciated. Alright, if we throw Magic, we get to keep on raining them in with the Cyclops and the Nebula, and then we get to drop the Spider-Man. Try and block them off on this lane, drop Hulk on the left to be able to get the win. Is this a snapback kind of opportunity? I feel like this could be a snapback kind of opportunity. Currently doing your 3rd playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Ooh, Chara, nice, nice. Are you, like, doing this in preparation for Starfield? Or just because this is your cycling of the Mass Effect? We'll hit him here. So far, so good. Hulk will be up to a 22. Nebula will be scaling up. Cyclops will be looking fine. Cyclops has activated every single turn since we played him, so that's a 310 going on 312. Just doing because you want to go through it again. It's been a while. Nice. How did you feel about the ending? I had friends who hated the ending of Mass Effect, actually. Alright. What is this insane combo that you're going to hit me with? And how do I beat it? Cosmo, Adam Warlock, Scarlet Witch, Jeff as all the peripheral cards with Invisible Woman. Are you... You're probably not Living Tribunal? I don't know. I would have expected to see some kind of energy cheat if you were Living Tribunal. You have no cards in deck. You have 3 cards in hand. You drew your entire deck. We get to see it all right here. What am I supposed to do? Like just play Hulk over here? There we go. Great to see you. How are we feeling about Legion? We're loving Legion. So much fresher now, Ivory. Great to have you back on the stream, man. Didn't like Mass Effect 3, but 1 and 2 were super good. That's what I've heard in general. Is like Mass Effect 1 and 2 were people's favorite games, and then they were just unsatisfied with the ending. Third one was the worst, I reckon, but it hurts losing squad members permanently in the second game. Gotcha. Why did nobody tell you that Stature Hawk is still amazing? It is still very good. They're Wasp, Blue Marble. You're just a zoo deck. You are... What are you? I don't understand the conjunction of any of these cards. You are Cerebros. You are Cerebro 3s. And I still beat you. Victory. Oh, okay. So they have the loot cage, which is a huge detriment for us. We should probably not try and play into Limbo here. Salokabin, thank you for the prime. Thank you. Team Dede grows stronger. Lovin, KG was right. KG, yes. Basically, the entire community was wrong on Legion's interaction with Storm. And there we go. Victory. HE control with magic and enchantress got you to infinite the first time ever. Let's go. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. All right. Big dub. Big dub. Was anybody else in chat wise on that being Cerebro 3s? I was clueless as to what they were going to hit us with. I probably should have picked it up. I don't know. The Bast into Adam Warlock was just keeping me on the Mr. Negative side of things. It's so good. Oh, what other rockets do I have? I don't know. I don't think any other rockets I have beat that one. Is this brand new, chat? I've never seen someone play this against me. Scooty Young, you need to make more art. Do it. You might have to just build a deck so I can play that. Never see. Yeah, it's so good. Especially with the current hot location. Makes Rocket look even better. I didn't even have a variant? Oh, let's go. Alright. Well, we'll be happy to add that one to the collection then. Very happy. Scooter Young makes all the baby variants. But this is not a baby. This is him just doing his own thing, right? It's, or is this considered the Rocket baby? It just says a Scooty Young variant. So where's one of my other babies? Like this one? This is the baby variant. So is this supposed to be just his own thing? Or is he... Is it a mislabel? With Legion comes up, you really need to get Jeff. Yes. The stocks on Jeff are very strong right now. Do I have relative with Gun's brother? It looks so much like Sean Gunn. Nope. I'm not related to any of the famous people that people think that I'm related to. I get Dark Nizzle with the Prime resub for the 2 months. Don't use Twitch much anymore, but have to support the favorite streamer. Thank you, man. Thank you. Team Dede grows yet stronger. I get that I look like James de Gaulle, the Manchester United goalie all the time. That's the most common lookalike that I give. Legion best card this month in my opinion. In my opinion, of course, but yours? No. I think that... maybe he is. Okay, so he's up against Phoenix Force, who got buffed. And Phoenix Force is looking pretty good, right, KG? And then we've got Jean Grey, who has kind of fallen off the bandwagon. A lot of people were so excited for her, myself included. I think that we could revisit Jean Grey now that Bounce is not being played nearly as much, and she'll do even better. So I think that Jean Grey is still very solid. It's just, she's been overtaken by the other shiny new toys. Legion is definitely better than Echo. And then the question is Legion going to be better than the as of yet unreleased Mirage, who does look exciting, but probably not like, she doesn't have the game-ending impact of Legion, right? Yeah, Jean doesn't need a buff. I think Jean's in a good spot, 100%. I want to kill this. But then I'd have to kill it with Cyclops. I guess, yeah, I'll kill it with Cyclops and then I'll play Magic afterwards, right? I get my benefit and then I get out. This seems good. Play this. Will I try the Legion hairstyle for the future stream? Don't make me, don't make me. I really hate the base art of Legion, guys. I really hate it. But I could do the hair. That's the problem is that I could do it. I've got the link to be able to do it. I would have to change the camera frame to see all the hair. These are all of his variants? Okay. Okay, so it does pick up all the baby credits. He just loves Rocket. He's just done 3 rockets.
Clear for takeoff.
Okay, so he does all the babies, and then he's a super Rocket fanboy. I'm not even seeing anything else that's not a baby. Dude, the Moon Girl Devil Dino is so good. He's done an X23 already? Oh, man. Cosplay Legion when? Never. Please. Echo. I can just play Thing. This is a fun 0. I could just play Jeff. Maybe this is what I do. I don't know. Starting to feel like you need to fork over the tokens for Legion. You're so worried about a nerf though. Legion only costs 3k. Yeah, Legion at 3k feels a little bit better, right? Do I try and block them off here? Oh, man. Do you have the ability to take away Limbo? I guess I could still play this and I can move Jeff, but if they drop the, I mean, there's any number of cards out of this deck that would be able to stop me. I'll still try this. Okay, they did play, but they split their play. Dr. Doom's down. It is a Scarlet Witch.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Thought you could catch me sleeping. No. That's 4 cubes for us. Off of their own Scarlet Witch trick. Amazing. Avery, can't even remember the last time that you were here. I don't remember either, but I do remember you. It's good to have you back. I feel like Legion is less fun to play against than Galactus. Really? You think that he's actually worse than Galactus? I was going to ask, do you guys think that Legion is the new Galactus? He kind of is the new Galactus in terms of being able to just end games early. This is where you play Sunspot. Probably spread out Nebula and Sunspot. Legion is more fun to play with, but then more frustrating, but very much frustrating to play against. Yeah, he's definitely very frustrating to play against. Okay, I'm just going to embrace like multiple locations locking down anyway, and have that play into our game plan. Wait until the end of the week to potentially buy him in case they announce the nerfs. They are not going to nerf him within a week. They're 100% not going to nerf him in a week. It's going to be longer than that. I'll play Jeff here. This is a weird deck that the opponent has. It's like a value 0 deck. I don't know. Galactus, but better? Have I ever tried Legion with the Electro? Have I tried a Legion with Electro? No. Why would you play Legion with Electro? Legion's our answer to not holding your plays till T6. Kind of is, yeah. Okay, you have... You're like Dracula Zoo? That's what you are. Okay. If I just play Legion... and then end things, their Dracula is unlikely to hit anything beneficial for them. The Sunspot and the Nebula scale, and I can even throw Jeff to the left. So, we'll do this. I wish Legion did not work with Storm, so Teddy would try Legion out as a plug-and-play card like some streamers have been doing. I mean, why would you ever not want to run him with Location Lockdown? Just look at this. This is so good. Zoop. Alright, how many cards are in your hand? 1. Ah. Now 2. It could be very bad. Move the Jeff to the left. Scale 2 on the Nebula. You have to have an 11 power card on the Dracula. No. Because your Dracula's been buffed by 2 and he loses that. You have to have a 13 power card. So if it hits the Red Skull, he's good. I'll Gamba. Except Teddy wasn't a Legion believer, but after seeing others play with him, it looked like too much to not pick up. Chaos is awesome sometimes, though. Ooh. Beating up on the rock. Victory. Thoughts on upcoming Mirage, though? Upcoming Mirage looks very fun, and the Devil Dino deck is already positioned to make good use of her. As like, and being a competitive deck without her, I think it'll be even better with, so Mirage is looking very fun. Golden ticket. I've got a golden ticket. We don't usually do well in our warm-ups, guys. This bodes well. This is Snowguard's time to shine. If Snowguard was not viable now, then in her current state, she never will be. Yes. And I don't think she's viable now. Good to have you back, Rubus. Jean Grey needs a buff. I think she's fine. Dio, good to see you. You chose poorly. Even without the Storm combo, controlling the location in the game seemed to be so huge. Yeah, it's really nice. I love you too, Max Jones. Great to have you. Spending your 3K on that if you, that you have on Mirage. Yeah, Mirage seems really good. I cannot even try Legion out with Storm because you have no Nebula, no Evo, and no Jeff. Ooh. You really want the Nebula. You don't have to have Evo. But, yeah. You probably don't want to end it early if you don't have that many scaling pieces. Yeah, this will get nerfed. Guys, Ben Brode was saying that in their playtesting for Legion, he was at a 5-2 for years. Like, he was one of the cards that they created very early on, but then never found an opening or a state that they really wanted to send him into the game at. And then for this, they packaged him up as a 5-8. No, it's probably my issue on the audio sync. Is it ahead or behind? I was trying to fix it earlier. Why not toss Wasp in this list? Because I don't like Wasp anymore. Is this deck good on ladder as well? I've tried a few rounds and haven't won. I need to watch your gameplay and figure out the turn order more. Well, we're now in gold round 2. We beat 2 silver opponents handily, and now we got a DC. Bruno, great to see you. Jean Grey needs more experimentation. I still believe that she has a lot of untapped potential. I think that she's in an even better state now because they've nerfed Bounce, right? Legion's only nerf will be to the power, probably. And yeah, Wasp needed the nerf. Can't wait for next season. All the new cards look awesome. Yeah, they look amazing. Made a Thanos High Evo Legion deck. It's in the Discord. Let's go. Jeff is a must buy. Yes, Urko. You must get the little baby land shark. Is Storm Legion combo viable without Jeff? Yes. You just want like Nebula Sunspot. Make sure that you have those and you'll do okay. How's the audio looking for everybody else? Am I still out of sync? My webcam woke up this morning and decided to be a princess. You want Jeff, but you want to use your tokens on Mirage? Yes. Well, Jeff is showing up in 1 cache coming up. Sooner rather than later now. End of August, right? Or beginning of September is the Jeff cache. You could also just roll Jeff as a random out of opening the other caches as you push for X23. Would Chavez be better in this deck? Unlikely. Gotta clap my hands, helps noticing if there's a delay. Less than a second delay. In which direction? Slight delay. So I need to move the audio. I need to move the audio which direction? Forward or back? If the audio is behind... Are you saying that the audio is delayed or the video is delayed? I can fix it on the fly with my setup. The audio is delayed, okay. I was too zealous in my sync correction. We'll try this. Wow, this is good. This is really good. I want to... storm... Probably don't storm Elysium. I love being able to float the extra energy. I'll just put Cyclops here to wear down the Soul Stone and then probably put you over here or something. Yeah, the delay should be the same on either side. You think it's worse now? Ah. Chat was giving me false information. And now is it better? I imagine now it will be better. We do have Legion. We do have all of our scaling pieces. Yeah. Play over... Nah, I get an extra proc on Cyclops if I go here. We'll do this. That's better? Awesome. Now it's pretty good. There we go.
Wind, aid my
Beardy, great to have you.
hand.
Snap your fingers, Ted. We'll do the clap again. Problem with this, I should be able to win flooding. But then the Xandar scaling scares me. I do have a 50-50 shot of being able to just draw Jeff, which is quite nice. I could also just let it go and play play Magic, right? I could play Magic over here and then be able to line into Thing and then play like Spider-Man. Maybe we do that. We'll hide the Legion for now. What do I think about She-Hulk in this deck for some hot float action? You know, Captain Fui, I think it's a great idea. I have a version that is going to add her in that's not using the High Evolutionary package.
Inevitable.
Legion on the Elysium and just have Chaos. That would be wild.
It's clobbering time.
Alright, they've already played Redstone, so they can't take away my Limbo. I'm nice and ahead. I play Spider-Man here to be able to ice them out. And then we'll be guaranteed to draw Hulk to be able to play on left. I could also throw this here if I think that the 6 power plus the Nebula is enough, but then it blocks me out. I'd probably just play Spider-Man here. They answer though with Iron Lad.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Wait, what did they get? They got the Kazar? No, they got Luke Cage. Okay. Well, that just buffed the Cyclops and then the Thing. Took the Thing damage away as well. How are you? Oh yeah, because you've just been in deck the entire time. You're not actually big. You suck. If I play this, I do go up. What do they have? I love that they can't even show the Thanos power at 22. He's too good. You have 2 cards in deck, 6 cards in hand. You could have Devil Dinosaur. I think this deck runs Devil Dino. I'd be able to win on right. I would lose here. I would go up 5 to 18. You'd have to pass me by 10. I feel like that's within their capabilities. I feel like I retreat on this one.
Escape.
Unsolved Mystery. You're liking the stream titles? Thank you, thank you. Spider-Man on left seemed a little bit better. I mean, it's a guessing game as to where they would want to fill. I actually like her in the High Evo package because of the Cyclops, etc. Just a thought. It's hard for me to cut anything. I guess, are you cutting Thing? What is this? Heimdall and his brother Heimdall and their friend Destroyer? Great. Great, great, great. Am I going to do the Storm Legion deck? I'm doing the Storm Legion deck right now. Remember when Hulk was ongoing? Yeah, those were the days. There's Scullion again. The Living Tribunal. Oh, man. Well, I think I'll Magic here. But he's got the Luke Cage to be able to not care about any of the Cyclops debuffs. Better than 3 Heimdalls, I guess. Alright. I mean, I guess you play Destroyer, right? While everybody's hiding underneath the armor. So that's kind of nice. Ooh. Yeah, let's go.
Victory.
Alright, alright. So is Wong? No, Wong was a Triskelion card. This was a Triskelion card. And then these are normal in the deck. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright. His nerd friend, the Tribunal. Yeah. Got Storm, maybe? No, Captain, we're running Storm. We gotta have Storm. That's part of the identity of the deck, Legion or not. Bruno the Bully, doing well, doing well. From Multiteddy. Hi, hi, hi. Ulti Saber, are you saying that you came from Molt and then you hopped onto my stream? Or are you saying that Molt is saying hi to me? In which case, you can go back and tell Molt hi for me. And it's great to have you here. Either way, great to have you. Project Pegasus. They've already... Using Redstone early against my deck is a very bold choice. I'll say it like that. Foolhardy? Some people might also call it foolhardy. I mean, I'm all about manipulating the locations to my advantage. Maybe I don't even play Thing there. That's so good. I want to be able to debuff something. Molt just ended his stream. Oh, there we go. Get more of those. Get more of his friends over here. Molt is still only on YouTube, or does Molt do the multi-streaming? I mean, you're on YouTube now, so I'm assuming that he's just doing the YouTube streaming. I should just see if Molt will talk to me about how he balances YouTube streaming with YouTube videos. Misty Knight could be a good Jeff replacement. Yes. Then you get the extra energy on float. So Misty Knight is good. Anything that's like a 2/5, you could play Silk, you could play Medusa, you could play Lizard. Those are all good for just early tempo. You could even play Ebony Maw with the, and there's Legion, with the idea of like trying to end the games early. Does multi-streamings. Yeah. You've been playing float decks for the last couple of days. Nice. I mean, I appreciate the advice. This one's not going well. Honestly, let's open Flooded back up. In my embarrassment, we'll open it back up. Just rewatched Infinity War yesterday and realized I now know by heart which stone is which color. Oh, Infinity War was such a good movie. Oh, man. The Infinity War Endgame saga, so good. So good. Would making Jeff a 6'10 be a nerf or a buff? Just scaling him up, that would be a... I mean, part of his value is being the all-arounder, always amazing, proactive 2-cost. But then still valuable later on into the game. But being able to drop 10 power on a locked out location is also insane. Like, they just influence such different things, right? It's really hard to say what would be better. I'm going to retreat this one. This is looking terrible. Too bad Endgame sucked. Endgame did not suck. What are you talking about, Urko? I loved Endgame. I felt like out of how hyped up the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe was at that point, like Endgame was as good an ending as we could have possibly had.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
You're not happy with the Secret Invasion? Is that what we're talking about? I have not been watching it. All right. Yeah, we should retreat here. Endgame ruined 20 years of buildup? It ruined 20 years of buildup? I don't know. I was happy with Endgame. I was very happy with Endgame. This is going to be tough. I mean, I know that it's hard for him as well. The Thanos deck will fold under Lamentus without getting any additional card draw, usually. Whoa, here we go, here we go. I also cried. I cried it multiple times, not just at the ending in Endgame. Oh man. Endgame was the only movie that I ever went to watch alone, and it was probably the movie that I cried at the most. I knew that I had to go see it as soon as possible because otherwise spoilers would come out and certainly ruin it. So I saw it. I didn't see it opening night. I saw it the next day. I was in a signal school for the railroad, a training class, and they let us out early, and I was like, well, I know what I'm doing with my afternoon. Went straight over to the theater, got my tickets. Interesting. I don't have the Legion. I think I will... I need a magic negative zone, like... The Luke Cage gives him too much advantage here. Endgame was awesome. Yes, Endgame's so good. Also just rewatched Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel was a fun movie. I know that people had like kind of polarizing takes on it, but I actually like anytime that Brie Larson is in front of the camera, she's great. I don't necessarily love her off camera. If I just play like Storm Nebula over here, I could then play the Sunspot. I could also just like start stacking Sunspots and Nebulas. Maybe, is that just better? Just get these two These two go the power duo right here for turn 4. Play it again for turn 5. Maybe I just do this. Alright, we will not get our turn 7. Yibisu, welcome to Team Teddy. Thank you for joining up, man. Very much appreciate it. Team Teddy grows stronger. Alright, well. I don't think we're going to get enough scaling, but I'm kind of already pot committed. I don't know about this, guys. Here we go. Yay, member thingy. Captain Marvel had 2 awesome lines. I don't want to steal your thunder, and you're my science guy. What are people's thoughts? Does the Marvels have any shot of being good? What do we think, chat? I think they outscale us. Like, I could win on left with my plus 12 or plus 10. But I think I need to retreat this one. The pieces did not quite assemble. Maybe I should have just gone for the Storm game plan instead.
Escaped.
How's this deck working out for you? Haven't tried this new High Evo build yet. D-La, we won in silver. Now we're in round 2 of gold. So far, it's been okay. This matchup up against Thanos is frustrating because he has Reality Stone. But, I mean, you're never going to find greatness if you don't hit any adversity, right? Your hopes are the opposite of high for the Marvels. Yeah. I don't know, like... Here's the problem is, like, Marvel taking swings at other genres initially was exciting to me because they landed WandaVision so well as, like, being the homage to sitcoms, and then rolling into Loki, like, promising the kind of buddy cop show with the Marvel twist. The first couple of episodes actually delivered on that as well. Loki and Mobius as a duo was great. And then Loki kind of went off and just did the basic Marvel thing. And then everything else that Marvel has done has been just like basic Marvel. So if you told me that the premise of the Marvels is it's Marvel but it's Freaky Friday, I'd be like, oh, fun, a comedy. But I don't think they're actually going to follow through and make it a true, just like, comedy. Really like the Loki.
It's clobbering time.
I wish that Loki had stayed in its buddy cop lane, but I do like it. Really like Werewolf by Night. That's true. Werewolf by Night was kind of the exception, right? If I have initiative, then I do get to spread. Again, Hulk just in deck. Nah, we'll try it. Do I think She-Hulk is the worst? I have not seen it. Urko, you like Doctor Strange too? Urko, I guess we could talk for hours. How do you not like Endgame on the premise that is ruining the hooks that were set up by Infinity War, but then you like Doctor Strange 2, which actually ruins everything set up in Doctor Strange 1 and WandaVision simultaneously? I did not like Doctor Strange 2. Ooh. I don't know if that's actually what you wanted there. Now, of course, if they have Luke Cage, they'll be able to roll back the Cyclops debuffs. My Sunspot can keep on scaling. This is just Spider-Man right. It's like Spider-Man right and then full pass or something like that. You'll be able to get the Sunspot in a good spot.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
There we go. Ooh, dodged ya. Oh, he dodged ya. He has not shown Jeff yet. And I don't think he can. We full pass. He's already got the blue marble. I guess Claw? Claw could have gotten us, right? No, because of the +7, it would have been a tie. Then it would have been 9. Claw still would have won. Yeah. But I guess he's not using it. TJC, great to see you. Love and Thunder was a comedy. Yeah, it was. It tried to be. Hit it with High Evo. Is it too risky to run Luke Cage? Is it too risky to run Luke Cage myself? No, Luke Cage is good. Looks like I'm seeing a lot of Marvel blasphemy going on. Yeah, you jumped into a very heated discussion. Last couple of episodes of She-Hulk you actually really enjoyed once they brought in the Daredevil dynamics. Pretty fun as well. Yeah, I just didn't watch it. I'm looking forward to Daredevil. And then they're bringing Punisher into that one, right? This deck got you up to 89 today with the Wong Odin combo Grizzly. Let's go. Carry it all the way. You can do it. Go Magic over here. Love and Thunder was a joke, not a comedy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I would replace either of be able to work in Luke Cage myself. Like, I'm thinking if we just cut the high evolutionary package, then we can run a lot of other pretty powerful synergistic cards. That might be what we do. Laser Beam. Haven't you heard? Everyone is infinite now? Wait, what? Alright, I'm going to throw Jeff here to be able to move on to right. And then I will play Sunspot. And he hasn't played Redstone yet, so we're kind of expecting... maybe I don't move right. Expecting... We have to play like we expect Redstone. Though... This is kind of a Chad play. I like it. I can move Jeff here, get the buff, move Legion, or play Legion here. I still scale my Hulk for next turn. Limbo, limbo, limbo. He plays Redstone thinking it's over. It's not over. This is a very tight matchup. Endgame didn't stick the landing. Where's all this Endgame hate coming from? I mean, I see Endgame as a cinematic masterpiece. I have no issues with Endgame. Looks like he was not trying to cancel it anyway. Not with this kind of play. Luke Cage lad. Maybe he was. Maybe he was fishing for it right here. Oh! He was fishing for it right there. He wanted it to end. I would have won. I would have won if I had played Legion differently. Fascinating, fascinating. I don't know. You already have the blue marble. I can play Hulk. Up against the Luke Cage is very frustrating for this deck. I think Hulk on right is the best we've got, though. And I'll take the flip. Do the Twitch sub and YouTube membership have the same benefits? I am trying to set it up so that they do, in terms of having the same kind of emotes that you'll be able to throw down in the chat. In terms of like benefits to you, Yebisu, yes. In terms of benefits to me, I get 50% of the Twitch sub, and then I get 70% of the YouTube membership, but the YouTube membership is priced cheaper. And there's the Reality Stone. And then you have enough here. Yeah, Cosmo. Ugh. Tight, tight. Well, we can fight back, but it's going to be a very uphill battle here. So is it better for a Twitch sub or membership? Most of the communities on YouTube, I would probably go YouTube membership, but I mean it's wherever you are most enjoy getting the content. Wherever you most enjoy watching, if you want to support, that's the best spot to support from. Super flow for me and not for thee means that I can Storm Legion very early, but I do not have any support for that. Don't have any support for that. What if... I don't really want Onslaught Citadel to stick around. He's got ongoing effects. We'll just do this.
Wind, aid my hand.
Madden with the Prime resub. Thank you, man. Thank you. Storm the Citadel? Yeah, we're storming Citadel. And we're probably going Magic over here. He already threw Reality Stone, so we're looking happy. Did it not go through? You feel cheated? You joined on the YouTube side, Yebisu. I see you on the YouTube side. But Madden, thank you for the Prime resub. 3 months, man. Thank you. Team Teddy grows stronger. He went Iron Lad into Yellowstone. As long as we can find Doctor Doom, we'll be okay. Turn 5. Do this. Devil D.
It's clobbering time.
There he is. So then that's Spider-Man right here. Your Twitch sub now, Yebisu? The alert box did not pick it up. Do you have your channel bling?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
He's waited this entire time to play Spider-Man himself. Wild. Wild.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Yep. It shows you as a 2-month subscriber, Yebisu. I don't know why it didn't throw the alert box. But you do have the bling. You have the chat bling. Thank you, man. Thank you. Team Teddy grows stronger. Ah. Do we still just lose? I think we do with the Soul Stones effects here. Because, yeah, you're a 4, getting the +3. The Doombot would be able to go +7 here, and then I could move Jeff. Was this fine? If I move Jeff, it would be like tie, loss though, right? Yeah. We lose. Oh, and he can play here anyway. Yeah. Ah, well. Ah, well. Oh, sure. Throw the emotes. Nope. Get out of here. I think Thanos is a little bit of a bad matchup for us, but I don't know. I could have retreated on one of those earlier matches as well. Ooh, Pixel Thanos. Is this new as well? We're finding all the new stuff. I don't think I've seen anyone play a Pixel Thanos. We could be the first ones. A dangerous mix. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Blake, you have the Pixel Thanos? Yo, nice. Alright, what if we cut Lizard for Luke Cage? This way we have Legion targets in either the Storm or any like negative zone, right? To be able to give us the push up. Gonna ink that Thanos. Nice. That was the first Thanos you got? Alright, well, I have never seen anyone play this guy against, well, I have seen people play Baby Thanos. I've seen people play Butterfly Thanos. Obviously normal Thanos. I've never seen anyone play Pixel Thanos against me. And I have played 1,473 hours on Steam. Even more on phone, probably. Oh, outing myself. Is Silk that reliable in this list? She's reliably a 2-5. I don't care too much what location she lands on. You know what, let's go all the way down to Proving Grounds to warm up. Get a feel for the deck if we want to make alterations or not. But yeah, I think that Silk is fine. I mean, you could replace her with Medusa, right? But then you have to play her mid. I don't really care where she lands, I just want her to be a 2-5. Will I add more channel point options in the future? You have too many? Yes. If we get some good suggestions as to what to add, definitely. Unsolved Mystery, have a good one. Came out right when Thanos was released, but nobody plays it. All right. Matthias, great to see you. Let's zoom in for the battle. Zoom. Out of all your variants you looked the other day, only have 2 super rares. Been playing since day 1. Free to play though. Oh man. Today I am your old nemesis. Okay. The ones that look like the 16-bit / SNES are new. Is the Moon Knight one new? The Moon Knight one looks really good. I love that one. I think I split where these guys go. Scale up. Probably going to disappoint my opponent in not following Proving Grounds etiquette. I actually want to learn my deck rather than just race to see who gets a ticket. Moon Knight Pixel is top tier for sure. Yeah, that one is actually really good. Super rares you have to buy with gold. There's no other way to get them. I think they are... You know what? Interesting. No, I think they are available in the caches. I can undo Mindscape with Legion. I can play Jeff now. I can play Jeff now. The super expensives, yeah, the 1,200 golds. No, I think they are available, just at a lower drop rate. I'm pretty sure that I have received some of them, at least in the old system. I don't know if they updated the caches to not include them or not. That's what I'm wondering. You could also just accept the trade. What are you? Hawk? Hawk? Hawk. No cards are revealed this turn. Cards here cannot be destroyed. Well, I'll go for this. The first super rare you got was when you was collection L1. The movie Ant-Man, and it's a super rare. What are my thoughts on Mirage? I think Mirage is going to be very good. Alright, if I go Jeff here, and then Jug here, does this cinch the win? Probably also add... it doesn't matter if I add Luke Cage or not, right? Because any energy that I pass goes onto the Sunspot anyway. I would love it if Silk jumps mid. All these new cards that like I never played with very much, so I don't even have my borders that I like on them. Yeah, I think I just do this, and then I don't show these cards. Make them guess more. Like, I don't need to give them more information about what's in the deck. We'll do this. He goes 2 left. I hope to knock them both right. I'd knock 1 right, which is beautiful. Enchantress, which kills his own. If that had gone mid. Let's go.
Victory.
Mobius was fun as a character. Looking forward to his card. Booter, I'm very much looking forward to his card. Okay, he's playing the Proving Grounds Etiquette, which is just one and done. All right, I mean, that felt really good. Obviously, he did not have, he had a terrible final hand. Point suggestions, Pixel variant for X Games. Snap, very high amount of points. Choose a deck for 1 game. Okay, so like a deck redeem. And then an in-game snap redeem. Those are good ideas. They'd be fun. I think a couple other channels have those, right? Accidentally played with the deck he was running. Was so embarrassing, didn't even watch it back. Legion worth to get? Yes, Grizzly. If you don't have High Evolutionary, then it's a good cash. And if you do have the other spotlighted cards, then it's a good store purchase, especially with the update to the caches that are now going to give you a shot at the 1,000 tokens. Ever learn more about the Hellfire Gala? I saw a Google News feed about some character having a new dress for the Hellfire Gala, and I was like, am I really getting served Google News about a comic book superhero summit? If I use all hoarded caches for X23, who would I buy with tokens for the next season? Ooh, it is Eliath. Eliath is your top priority on the following season, Bryce Brown. That control card seems insane. Like, it seems so insane they might... I'm on, like, 20% chance that he releases in a different stat line. Like, a weaker stat line. What's a good replacement for Silk? Lizard. Lizard's a very good one. Drop the likes. Rally the likes, my friends. Bring in more to Team Betty. Is that 1,000 token shop update live? Yes, it is. They pushed a hotfix to be able to fix something just like yesterday or the day before. So, your caches, the cache update is live. Opened 7 caches over the first 2 release cards this month just to get them. And then when Legion came out, just bought it for the 3K. That's what I'm doing, Dila, is if you're close to Series Complete, I chase the Series 5s with the caches, and then I get the Series 4 out of the shop. How good is X23 going to be? It depends. Eliath is September, though? Yeah, that's what the person was asking, Jason. They were wondering, if I get X23, then what is the next thing in the following season? Right? I'm not mixing things up. How good is X23 going to be? X23 is going to be incredible, but it's only going to be as good as Destruction is allowed to be, which... Legion's Space Throne is actually amazing, right? Destruction is hamstrung by a couple things, right? Armor, Cosmo. So if armor and if Destruction becomes really powerful, then armor and Cosmo are going to be everywhere, and it's going to be hard for Destruction to live. At the same time, I kind of thought that was going to be the case for Bounce with Killmonger existing, and then Bounce still ended up being the best deck in the game. I don't know if Destruction can get around the restrictions of armor and Cosmo the way that Bounce was able to dodge initiative, though, so who is to say? Okay, so we could Storm Legion, or we could Legion Space Throw. Both of those sound incredible. Let's throw Jug here. I kind of want a Legion Space Throne for the novelty of it. I'll be able to win mid. Hopefully Jug kicks something over here for Legion to be able to win that, and then I can play She-Hulk over here. He's not destroying anything. Yeah, your collection level is 110,000. I think we're close. Yeah, we're very close, Dila. I think I'm a little bit behind you, actually. Is Legion legit or just another meme card waiting to get OTA due to the external interactions? I think that he is legit. I think he might actually get a power drop down. But I'm on the Legion train as being a good card. And actually, they've said that they want to, like, change some other interactions to work more like the way Legion does. I like Silver Samurai, Lady Deathstrike, etc. They all look good next month, honestly. So you're saying like what to pick up besides X23? Outside of X23, are you getting the Battle Pass for Dakin? I think that Silver Samurai is going to be a little bit better than Lady Deathstrike. Like they're all good, and not as a knock against Lady Deathstrike, but my priority level is X23. X23, Silver Samurai, Deathstrike, Dakin's the Battle Pass. So I mean, she's gonna be good. Interesting. If Legion to Sakaar, does it happen? How does that work, chat? You're gonna have the Battle Pass? Nice. Yeah, I think that because they all synergize together, it's gonna be a pretty interesting one. Ooh. Oh no! Because he's winning at Baxter Building. I was like 7-9, I win. No, I don't.
Enough said, bub.
And then I guess the Wolverine double pop? Are you kidding me?
Said, bub. Opponent snapped.
Up the Legion Spotlight variant, so hopefully no nerf in the future. The Legion Spotlight art is so much better than the base art. Alright. Do you have it too? Yeah, you do. No, you don't.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Oh, gotcha. Alright, so this is actually the same, whether I play Legion or I play Jug Silk. So, I'll play Legion because he has already seen Legion played. Right? I played Legion in the first game. I'll hold Jug and Silk. No, he's already seen these cards too. I'm trying to remember what I showed him last game. I didn't play Legion. He just like retreated. How did that happen? Yeah, we'll just do this. I did not play Legion? Alright. We'll remember that Legion is the trap card. You have the Dan Hip Legion already, D-Law? Yo, nice. It's definitely hard decisions with the caches. It's hard decisions with the caches, and it's hard to be able to give good advice because I don't know what the rest of your collection looks like. Like, it used to be very easy to give like, hey, should I buy this out of the token shop? Yes, no. Now it's like, should I buy this out of the cache? Well, how many of the other Spotlight cards do you have or not have? How many of the, in general, Series 4 or 5 cards do you have or not have? The value oscillates so much, which is kind of fun. It's like it added a much broader dimension of strategy to the metagame of developing your account. I snapped on him on planning to play Legion, and then he retreated. Okay, perfect. X23 will be groundbreaking? Yes, until everyone just runs armor, right? If we storm this, we put a lot of pressure on him having to run the destructions on Pet Mansion. And then I'm going to move Jeff right now so that I can play Spider-Man.
Wind, aid my
Lady Deathstrike
hand.
needs a power buff? I don't think so. Like, here's the thing, right? Lady Deathstrike kills Dracula. Lady Deathstrike kills Iron Man. Lady Deathstrike kills all of the Thanos stones. I think that Deathstrike is okay. She will also kill your own X23, which is the crucial one. She'll kill the Dakin Shard. You can be playing her on turn 4 because of the X23 power spike. I think she has a future. Alright, they're abandoning Bucky to his demise. I will play Spider-Man. I will play Silk. I don't want Silk to go mid, really. I want her to be power somewhere else. So I could take the chance or I could drop Cage. I think I'll just take the chance. Here we go. She'll be very good in Thanos Destroy, yes. And everything that she's destroying is fueling Null, right? I think there's a place for Lady Deathstrike to live. Oh, yeah, the Iron Lad version as well. Alright, well now I need Silk to go mid. So let's get that to happen. I forgot that Iron Lad was Wolverine. Well, screw you, I guess. It's so good. And now watch, the Wolverines will both hop right.
Enough said, bub.
Nope, they stay mid. Maybe there's a shot.
Bub.
He goes. Alright, Wolverine go mid. Come on, man. I know you can.
Enough said, bub.
Nope, that's the wrong spot. Wow. I mean, it's kind of fun watching the Wolverines pop off. But wow. Outplayed, yes. Outplayed, outplayed. He's got Destroyer as well. Galactus, Destroyer, Nimrod, Wolverine. Alright. Raid Web will centralize. Wolverine playing the bodyguard. Exactly what they needed. They got exactly what they wanted. I think I'm just supposed to play... We could have triple Great Webs with the Legion. I kind of like storming up against this deck. New meta has been crushing me. Had trouble getting to within 4 matches, to win the 4 matches last night. The new meta is wild. Like, it really is. We'll storm that, and then I'll be able to play Spider-Man.
Opponent snapped.
I'm fine with this. The Lady Deathstrike is a 5/3.
Wind.
Hey Teddy,
aid
don't have a
my
Mordo,
hand.
and I won't be getting Dakin. Is it still worth it to get X23? Yes. If you like playing Destruction, yes. Going Nimrod for the +12. Going Nimrod for the +12. If you play Destroyer, you'll be able to destroy it. If I play Juggernaut, he gets kicked to the side, but then, I mean, he's still destroyable. He still doubles, right, with the Shuri because he was played there initially. Did not find the Legion, which is unfortunate. That's kind of what I wanted. I can play the Spider-Man here. I think Spider-Man here wins, loses. I think I have Spider-Man here. His Destroyer got discarded. Yes, he lost Destroyer. I think this is fine.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
X23 is going to be insane with those Null Task, Artem Zola, Deadpool, Ultra Destroy decks. Yes. Like, imagine your Deadpool deck is just able to play Deadpool for free if you're following the X23 around and destroying it consistently in the mid game. Or imagine that you get the energy cheat to be able to play Nimrod early, or you get to play Null early and then hit it with the Zola. Like, X23 has a great potential. Would I prefer to mess around with the Ladder or Conquest? I play way more Conquest than anything else these days. So your Wolverine is here. You don't have a shot at getting into Olympia, right? This deck has no way to get to Olympia. I don't think it has any way to get to Olympia right now. Unless there's something I'm not thinking of. No use for Spider-Man. He can use Destroyer. He got Destroyer discarded by Sokovia at the beginning of the match, so we're free. He can't play Destroyer. Yeah, basically your Deadpool deck gets super flow the whole time. Yes, exactly, Dila. That's why it's incredible.
Victory.
Yeah, so he's retreating because he has no Destroyer left. Destroyer was discarded at the beginning. Finally hit Infinite last night. Used the negative Surfer deck. Now you gotta hit Conquest hard, just like Teddy. There we go. Best of luck, Peter D. I know you can make it. Let's go, Sunspot. Miyamoto on vacation? What are the vacation plans? Have to let us know, Miyamoto. Are you vacation to like national park or vacation to like amusement park? Use the Discord and then do a deck review for a viewer for 20 to 30 seconds? Okay, okay. What if I amend that Yebisu as like a, I do a Dave Ramsey style deck review. It's like intentionally going to be a hater review. Is that any better? Or do you want like serious review? Just to do nothing for 5 days? Is doing nothing like watch TV shows? What is your leisure, Miyamoto? What recharges you? It's crazy. That negative deck is literally one of the most consistent ones currently. It is crazy. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was.
Enough said, bub.
You two got the Infinite for the first time ever? Nice. There we go, Mr. Rizzo. Congratulations. Alright, so he can move to New York, but... Oh, man. Why does he have to have Destroy... Or, why does he have to have Galactus hidden away in the deck? I do not like that. Because it means, like, I want a Spider-Man here, but then I have to be ready for him to blast points onto New York. And if I move the Jeff, then I'm actually just tied with Deathlock, so Jeff has to stay. We'll try this. Yeah, we'll try this. Nimrod.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Alright, Zap. If you play Destroyer, you lose. If you play Galactus on New York, you win. Unless I move everything over there. So he's going to get 2 Nimrods and an 8-power Wolverine in conjunction with the Galactus. I think that's too much even if I move all of my cards and play She-Hulk. Right? Because it's 12, 20, it'd be 27 points. I don't think I can make 27 points out of 4 cards here. Even starting on She-Hulk, right? This is 13, 16... I'd be at 19. Yeah, I'd be too short. I think I have to retreat. Yeah. With the 7 turns, you don't even need negative to win a lot. It just plays super smooth with the power band. It's very good, but I feel like the negative list is quite susceptible to control. Is the negative list widely adopting Cosmo to be able to protect the Iron Man? Or does it have Cosmo or Rogue or something teched in? Alright, well there we go. You already answered my question. Alright, I think this is Sunspot. At least he's not running Killmonger. I could also go Luke Cage. Yeah, we'll just do this. Sucks retreating for 4 cubes. Better than losing 6. Or I guess better than losing 5. I think the breaking point of it is better than losing 5. Alright. You want to run destructions on the Wolverine. I want to prevent you from getting those. A jug. You know what? Sure. We'll see if we can knock it away. Mile 6 would have been 10. But then they could have played on left and had yet another way to beat me. I needed the Spider-Man. Play this. Play this. Alright, so now he's in a position where he can never Galactus. Galactus doesn't fit a big house. Mojo World, I have 2 cards. What did Iron Lad turn into? Shuri. Ooh boy. Oh dear. Alright, I'll go just Daredevil, I think. What are you doubling? Oh, just Venom. Interesting. Venom and Carnage.
Enough said, bub.
Kicks right as well. Looks like you're winning Atlantis. But I don't think you can win anywhere else. I truly don't. 4 cards here plus 9 on left. Him getting any power to left is hard. He doesn't get any of his finishers to land. He hasn't set up Nimrod. Destroyer is terrible. Galactus doesn't work. Alright, we win this.
Victory.
I don't think that I could have snapped earlier because of the Shuri potential. If he'd gone Nimrod there, it would have been looking pretty scary. That feels good. Alright, 4-3. We're up. After hearing about Quicksilver card draw being worse, does the same thing apply for Chavez when pretty consistently running the 7-turn games? Chavez is a little bit different. It depends on if you... Like, if you're looking for these combos in the mid to early game, and then if they, like... If finding the combos in the mid to early game is the important thing, then Chavez, even with 7-turn games, is still okay. Daredevil me. Time for the win. Alright, they got the Bucky. You get to see what they're attacking in. They have the Zola. Alright, Storm with Bifrost. A little dicey when they have the Zola, right? I could always use Spider-Man to throw them off of whatever their desired Zola target is.
Opponent snapped.
Alright, they want to play for 3 cubes right now. I am okay with that. Also, we've never... Is Legion not in the deck? Chat? Chat?
Wind.
He's on he's on my tracker. He's never in hand. Never in hand. We'll throw this. Big believer in the Chavez for consistency when trying to do any 2+ card combo, even when running the Magic. Yeah, I'd be a pretty big believer too. I think that is good. Alright, we got the Jug. They go Shuri. We own Flooded. We get to see what they've got. They've got Lil Nimmy. Destroyer just wins, right? Destroyer wins, but that's the only thing that wins. I could play She-Hulk and then I could Zola the She-Hulk, but that's actually smaller than his doubled up Nimrod. I'll go Spider-Man here. Force him to have it.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Alright. No, that doesn't pass him. How does that not pass? 13 to 14, it's so bad. Why is it so bad? Hang on. 2, 5, 10 as a tie. My deck makes no power. None power. Oh, man. This means I actually have to do something like this, I think. Yeah, I have a feeling that we're gonna lose this one. He's got the new sword. Yeah. I thought I muted you. I guess not. Be great if my deck could make power at all. Bar with no name. Legion! I call upon thee, Legion! Please. He has not seen Legion yet. I haven't seen Legion yet. I don't like how you need to mute every round in Conquest. Thank you, Amit. Thank you. I hate it as well. I need to throw that Luke. Yeah. Listen, guys, the players are just happy. They've never won with these decks before. They're shocked at their own success. Can I please snap? This is going to be the classic, just play Legion on bar and win game. Yeah. Legion on bar should just win, right? I mean, it makes the Sunspot, like, I wish it wasn't Baxter Building, and then I wish it wasn't Baxter Building Sunspot combo. It's actually a little scary. So he is playing right into it. Interesting. Can I just win Icebox with some pressure now? Like, She-Hulk plus a Juggernaut next turn? You know what I mean? Because he actually threw Deathlock on left? I guess he can Zola it back, right? Because Iron Lad means that he just drew Zola. Iron Lad does mean that he just drew Zola. Jug now on mid. I could Jug now on mid, but then I'm like tied with him, right? And then when it becomes bar with no name, I would lose. Maybe I gotta play the piddly ones now, so that Sunspot doesn't scale.
Enough said, bub.
Yeah, this is good. 16, this is good. Alright, so now it's you. And then it's just a U. Alright, there we go. No Legion on the bar. I mean, if they kick him to bar, that's even better for me when I make it all bar. Yeah, this is actually perfect. And the beautiful thing is that it's even perfectly disguised. We're at a stage in the Conquest match where I'm not supposed to retreat. I'm supposed to just play it out. So he's just like calculating his best possible play, and he's never seen Legion. I have held Legion the entire time. Hold this moment. Destroyer?
Enough said, bub.
Wild. I hate this guy. Are you kidding me? chat? Stream sniper? What? Get me out of here. I don't like it. You went for the tiebreaker with 21 points? There was no way he would win if I wasn't going to copy Bar. There was a 0 shot he wins unless I'm copying Bar. I've never played Legion. There's no bots in Conquest. You got watch it back. I don't have the clearest memory, but I'm pretty sure that I never showed Legion. Pretty sure I never showed Legion. I want to try it again. You might have figured out that I had Legion. How? It's a brand new card. Legion was on vacation until that round. Yes. You also play Destroyer on the other lane. Not in the Sunspot lane. Well, I mean, that makes a little bit of sense, but... Who's better, Legion or Echo? Legion. There are bots in Conquest? Yeah, your first match of each series, but I've played all of them a bunch now, so there are no more bots. You only get your first match in every league as a bot. I was playing oddly, though. Yeah. I was playing very oddly the entire the entire series. You can match bots if the queue is long enough. Specifically first gold? No, specifically first gold is guaranteed a bot. And then every time you run the league afterward, it's not a bot. What is the queue time to get a bot? Like 10 minutes? Who's better, Thanos best deck or High Evo best deck? Thanos best deck is better, Noel. You mean the first match out of 3? I don't think so. Diamond. I'm pretty sure the developers promise there are no bots. What is...
Aid my hand.
What is the wait time to get a bot? It must be enormous. Exactly, I have queued over 5 minutes before. Legion worth the tokens or hold to Mirage? I think Legion's worth it. Of course, if you're interested in Mirage, she looks good as well. You've had bots? What was your wait time? You still haven't told me what your wait time is. It must be enormous. I've had huge wait times and no bots. At least 3 minutes. They've definitely waited longer than 3. There's the death. And rocked. With the snap. So you're getting 13 power. I'd be up to 11, though Silk does get kicked. I could also just retreat. I could jug. I think I'm too far behind on this one. We'll get out.
Escaped.
Yeah, I never actually played Legion in the previous match. That's what I thought, Mad Clown. I've waited 7 minutes before Chara. That's, yeah, like the queues can get really rough. My longest queue, I think, was Proving Grounds as soon when Infinite had recently released. Nobody was playing Proving Grounds. Everyone was burning their Infinite tickets. Is this Nogla? What? Oh, Daredevil. Ah. Well, we could Legion the Death's Domain if we find ourselves ahead. Be kind of funny. Try something like this. Collins also met one. Here's the thing. I don't believe they are bots, at least not sent by the developers. Why are you thinking they are a bot? Because they do the play of like stacking left and then playing nonsensically. There are bots that players use to be able to grind dailies. That's my guess, is that it's a player that's turned on a bot to be able to power level his account. They flip first, so I can't catch it with the Death's Domain, unfortunately. Oh, man. If Spider-Man lives, I think I could just win. I guess even if not, because I could move Jeff to the side and then just scale the sunspot. We'll try this.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Oh, we got the Silk over. That's nice. Oh, nope, we don't. She comes back. Oh, nice. So if I do... Hang on. The best play for me to make is Spider-Man here for 1, and then go +5 on Death's Domain, right? If he has Zola, he beats us. But if he doesn't have Zola, I win. He already played his Killmonger. Killmonger is going to be the bane of our existence on this one with how much we put onto Nebula and the Sunspot. If he figures that out, we could be cooked. We'll do this. Thanos. Alright, we got it. Easy. Easy. The average danger room experience. Yeah, exactly. That 25% chance seems to affect you more than your opponent all the time. Yeah, yeah. Sure does. I had one where it killed, I think, 5 of my cards in a row. Let all of my opponents go. And then he had the audacity to snap. I was going to keep on playing just to see how many kills in a row I could get. But I was like, if you're going to make me pay more cubes just to see it, then I'm out. Alright, so it's Legion on Space Throne is our goal. That's our aim. Jug into the Space Throne's very good here. Yes. Very good here. So we do that. He flips first. Jug will only kick if like the card is played right now, right? But it's probably a destruction combo, so I think I still play on Asgard. Yeah, here we go. Over the past week, you've played at least 6 different Nega Surfer bots. They always play as if Echo isn't there. The bots don't understand the new cards. They can't take it. Oh, but he's 9 power? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can still win with Jeff. Not to worry. I know you guys weren't worried, but anyway. I don't want Silk hopping over there, though. Interesting. I could just play Storm. He flips first, so I should be safe on dropping Silk, right? I'm very safe to play Silk there, and then I'm safe to play Jeff here. I'm safe to hide Jeff. I don't need to show it, because I'm just going to play Legion on left, and then I'm going to add Jeff. And then I'm going to hope that the lock-in gives us the win. Actually, I should play Silk on right then. My plan is to win here and win here by being too much for a single card of his to be able to match. Seems like a plan. Here we go. There's also a vid of TLSG where he met a bot in Conquest. I'll have to ask the developers. Okay. This looks fun. We'll get to gauge off of the Daredevil if we win or lose. But I'm pretty sure we just win being able to add the Jeff in later. The lies of second dinner, no bots in Conquest. Oh, he moves the Venom. Plays the Skillmonger and then drops Bucky Barnes. Okay, okay, so if I Legion here... Oh, fascinating, fascinating. So I could play Spider-Man to be able to guarantee the dub at Space Throne. And then I could play the She-Hulk. But it's just if I play Legion, I'm losing mid. Because he's gonna be at 9. He's gonna be at 12. And I'm winning over here. So I'm losing, I'm winning, and then I'm adding Jeff. He will be able to play Death and then beat me at Space Throne. I think I need to do this instead.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Just the +9. It seems okay. Legion right. Use Nebula to be able to move Silk over. But then if he plays, he knocks Silk back. Because I flip first. So I'll move Silk here, and then he'll play here, and then he'll move her back. Whereas, if I just do this, then if he plays on both, he'll move Silk over. I think this is the play. Oh! By 1. Well, he did have Death, which kind of vindicates that playing Legion on left was not going to be the win. Found the video. You can share if you want. I don't care too much, bandmate. My guess is it's just their first time playing in that league. Their first time that season playing in that league, and then they get the guaranteed bot and they're just surprised. Either because they thought they had already played there from their memories of the previous season, or whatevs. Mr. Good to see you. Close to getting your Spotlight Cash. Only want High Evolutionary or a Duplicate or a Series 5, other than Howard and Kang. Why does Kang suck so much? Because he costs you the opportunity of having another card in your deck. It wasn't, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's the thing, is like at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. So I could flip first and move Bucky out of the way. I could also just play this. What do we think of, like, Mass Bar? Misty Carnage. Bar Sinister is pretty good for my opponent. We probably just want to undo that. I can undo it right now. Jean Grey. I can play this now, and then they have no chance to get the Bar Sinister duplication. The thing is that I don't either. Right? Like, it would have been kind of nice to have that prior to playing Legion. But now with Jean Grey, I don't get too much of a chance. I guess I get some. I can do like this, right? And then I move Carnage, Winter Soldier, and Soulstone all over here. And then they only have one spot anyway. So I'll be at 5, but they're all going to be stronger. But then I have Sunspot scaling. I don't know. Maybe there's something here. Let's try it. If Kang let you draw a replacement card, then he would be really good. Yeah, if he worked as thinning the deck, it would be better, for sure. I don't know. Kang needs to do something else. Because as it is, giving you the quote-unquote information about your opponent, when Snap is such small decks and they play out so consistently, you can accurately guess without Kang what the opponent has anyway. Have I tried Hella Lockjaw? The Hellhound by chance? Strangely consistent. Hella Lockjaw? I have not played it very much. I have just kind of accepted that I am very bad at playing Hella. I've just had to come to grips with the idea that there are some decks that I'm not good at, and Hella's one of them. Funny how everyone thought Legion was going to be trash. Well, Mr. A large part of that was because the old understanding was that Legion would not work alongside Storm. And then they announced hours before releasing him that he does work with Storm. So the developers gave us new information about Legion right before his release. When everybody was theory crafting him, we were going off of the assumption that he would work the way that Mirror Dimension worked. Doesn't he just go Venom right? I hope he goes Venom right. Kang drew a guaranteed card that would be insanely powerful. Yeah, if he was guaranteed to replace himself, right? In hand, he just becomes another thinning card like Chavez. You could run the Chavez Kang, and then just have like, you're guaranteed to see all cards in your deck every game. Am I hella bad? Exactly. I'm hella bad. Well, it has some amount of luck to it, as well as no, Teddy's never lucky. Yeah, exactly. The never lucky is our signature. What are you trying to play right now? You've destroyed 7 cards. You get a very cheap death. You can still play you to be able to win on left, and then I can just play Daredevil. Do I want to disturb Silk? That's a big question. I don't know. I don't think this one's going to go very well. Chavez, Kang, Quicksilver, Domino, most consistent. I don't think you even need Quicksilver and Domino. That's the thing, is you just care about the consistency on like the latter part. Let's go. Battling back. Zola left, that's why we got the Jug. I don't think he runs Zola in the Thanos version, right? Does Thanos Destruction run Zola? Yeah, it'd be an 11 card deck, which would be, it would be amazing. Yep. Yes, yes, yes. Legion is Professor X's son. Oof. Oh, he's, his hair is compensating for his father? Is that what it is? They must be happy with their hand. I mean, the Quantum Tunnel is really good for them. It's not that great for me. He still might be okay. Look up the baby variant of Legion. Yeah, he's born with the hair. He's got the little pin, right? Oh, he's popping the wheelchair. Gotcha. Ah, I see now. I see. Alright, let's get the tunes back. There we go. Mindscape. Maybe I do want the opponent's hand. Like, it'll just be better, right? In most situations, if he's cultivated the death and other stuff, like playing to be able to have the Mindscape swap could be good for us. Yeah. He took all the hair X genes, yeah. I could also storm. I think I just storm. So we could do the early lockout with a Legion. We're actually in a pretty good line for that. If I play Jeff here, then play Storm on right, and then play Legion on right, and just hope that the Nebula outscales and doesn't die either. He doesn't like Mindscape. There's the Fisk Tower. There's the Venom. That's a bold move to Venom here when the Venom itself is going to cycle. I think he just figured that out. His 8 power Venom goes away into just Bucky. Yeah, that seems nice for me. Alright, now I Storm. If he plays Killmonger, I don't have Daredevil to know what he's gonna do. No. The hair skips a generation. That's what it is. The hair skips a generation.
Wind aid
Legion's show is
my
bonkers, and the Shadow King actor is awesome. If anyone missed that, I have never seen it. I did not know anything about him. There's a Killmonger. Oh gosh. So Legion is terrible, right? There's no way that I'm winning with Jeff, and I have no other way to assist. Killmonger, very bad for our matchup. I could play Spider-Man. If I think that my opponent is going to abandon, or not even like try for flooding, I guess that's what I do. I think that's better than throwing She-Hulk and then, you know, losing at Fisk Tower, no matter what I play. But if he plays Death here now, like what if he's worried that I'm going to Jug? I have shown Jug. I think that's the play, right? I bluff that I have Jug on Storm to be able to knock him into Fisk Tower, so he just plays to Fisk Tower outright. And then I Spider-Man him off of that. I'll be ahead with Storm, and then I'll play She-Hulk mid. He probably does go right, but yeah, we just have to play for the mind game at this point. Legion's show is cool as heck. Such a different tone than the Marvel regular stuff. I might have to check it out. Legion, the Quantum Tunnel for the lulz. It would make it very unpredictable. The problem is the unpredictability is just as bad for me with what's in my deck as it is for him, right? He's not worried about... Oh, he killed my Jug already with the Yondu. You're right, he did.
Enough said, bub.
Goodbye, Venom. Hello, Deathlock. That's hilarious. Power Stone?
I am inevitable.
Alright. Silk and Daredevil yet to appear. So we could retreat, but then the comeback is really hard. 1 health to 6. Not impossible. We could drop Cage. No, it'd be other order. Spider-Man Cage. Hoping to be able to cycle good stuff up to the top. Like, he's got Venom in there. Very good chance of Venom just surfacing, so I think I have to retreat. Unfortunately.
Escaped.
Jesse, thank you, man. Thank you. We're trying here. We're trying. Miles mid, Jeff left, and Cage left. Pretty sure that loses me the match. But that might be the best play. I should have moved Jeff the turn before to be able to prep the Miles. Would have been slightly better. The Killmonger is something that's really frustrating here because I can't get Nebula or Sunspot to go off. He always seems to have it. He's been very consistent in finding the Killmonger. Maybe he won't this game. A hero, but like Hulk and Wanda, he loses it often. Yeah. Jeff here. I could still draw Storm to be able to have the Legion combo. I do not draw it. Do not draw it. Luke Cage, pass on 2, be able to play She-Hulk next. There goes my Silk. He's got Venom. The thing is that even when we hit our Legion Storm combo, he's usually scaling fast enough to be able to block us. Alright, do I need to move Jeff here already? Texas Flip, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you. Santiago, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Hey, Teddy, how am I feeling about Legion so far? Unlucky Rabbit, I'm loving Legion so far. It's a very fun card. I think like everybody was insanely hyped as soon as we saw that he would work with... I'm going to move him in case I top deck the Spider-Man. I'm going to move him left. That he would work with Storm.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
So I think the early hype from all the content creators might be a little overblown, but he's still very good. Ah, immediately rewarded. The faithful shall be rewarded. So if I do this, and then if I do this, if I kick whatever you're playing to be able to activate all these destructions away, is that enough for me to be able to get the dub? Wherever I'm knocking it, we'll probably lose is the problem. And then the alternative is that I just play Spider-Man Legion to be able to outpower you. Right, I would just go like Spider-Man Legion here. No, I have to go Legion mid because of the Nova buff in that case. And then Spider-Man left. So I could do this or I could do the Spider-Man Jug and hope for a lucky pop. He's destroyed 3 cards. That means death is kind of expensive. If you're going to play Killmonger anyway, I think I lose in either case. We'll do this. Chat? I mean, I'll take these, but... Alright. We're coming in. We're close, we're close. I want to know what my favorite board game is. Favorite board game, Bryce, is... it's hard to quantify. So I've got Settlers of Catan is like the nostalgia hit. That one's always going to be... I don't think that one can ever be dethroned because of how much I played it. Middle school and high school, my friend group loved Settlers. And I loved it, and I was very good at it. And so when you're able to win a lot, it also helps. So I love the Settlers. And then more recently, I dig the co-op games quite a bit. So Robinson Crusoe, probably the later life favorite. Does this actually highlight for you, Teddy? Does what highlight, Yebisu? If I haven't played Zombie Dice, it's some quick fun. I have not played Zombie Dice. Alright, we do have the Legion. I don't know if I want to use the Legion, though. I suppose we can. Hit the Sunspot here. Catan is top tier. A lot of people loved it. Like, people love to hate on Catan now.
Enough said, bub.
But I still just genuinely love it. You redeemed highlighted message. In, I don't watch Twitch chat. I have a, because I restream, I have out of Streamlabs, they have like a chat rolling. And then I have Restream chat up, and Restream chat does not show highlighted messages. Alright, well, we're dead. It just destroys here with the Nimrod and then wins the game. And I don't think there's too much we can do about it. We could say that everything becomes Shuri's lab, but I think that's even worse for us because he has bigger power bodies than we do. I don't know, maybe it catches him off guard. But I think we're just dead. Oh, okay. He's gonna use his initiative to play Wakanda. Whoa! Wakanda? You don't say. Wakanda everywhere? Would you look at that? That Nimrod's not going anywhere, is he? That's so funny. I still lose though. Don't get it twisted. We're still dead. Hey Teddy, do we know if Jeff will series drop before he's in the Spotlight Cache? No, we don't. The developers have not told us anything about the future of series drops. They seem to want to do them. They want to do stealth drops. I mean, they're going to announce them when they happen. It seems like right now the series drop is kind of out of its old cadence for good. As someone with only a couple of inked/gold splits, they are guaranteed to stay one of those two if you split again, right? No. You just have, the next split is still like a 10% chance for gold and a 10% chance for ink. You would assume Jeff is not dropping? Yeah, I would actually err on the side of Jeff not dropping. Alright, this deck, not doing nearly as good. I was hoping that with the Luke Cage and then like locations that would debuff cards, we would have a shot at like Legion just duplicating those locations. That never happened. I don't know. Something about that deck did not click. It could be the small sample size, but it just felt really bad. Did I mention a hotfix earlier? What else was fixed besides the Spotlight Cache? What was it? Why do they have the hotfix that they had to do? In a bug fix that's being deployed. They did not say what the rest of the bug fix was. It could have been something to do with Legion. They actually don't say. It's just like they just mention a bug fix as part of the patch. And they use that as an excuse to ship the the alteration to the spotlight caches. Did I see KM Best deck? No, I did not. For Legion Cheese. KM Best doesn't normally do Legion Cheese. Buggy bots that ignore Echo? Yeah, that'd be a great fix. You're asking too much. Maybe they fixed a bug that we didn't figure out yet. I mean, there's always like random crashing bugs and other stuff that like is not consistent or is not affecting the entire community. Like there's stuff like the bug could have only affected iOS, or the bug could have only affected a specific phone or older operating system. Stuff like that. And you would like an average player would never see it. But it's still important for them to fix. They actually didn't even change the text on the Spotlight cache. It still says that you get a variant. Oh, okay. Nice. Wasp, Sunspot, Nebula, Misty Knight, Armor, Jeff Storm, Cyclops, High Evo, Spider-Man, Legion, and then the Chavez. So, interesting. It's kind of close to what we're doing here. Basically getting down one cost with the Armor to win one lane, and then Storm Legion to win the second. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a fun game plan. I just don't think that it's as good as having... Yeah, so I haven't seen the deck. It sounds very fun. But I like being able to have the option to scale into a later game with the Magic and then the Hulk, rather than being tied down to finding Storm Legion to have the deck do anything. Let's go. You're going Psylocke on 4, and you're thinking that you can win a game? I think they're just so far behind here, chat, that like, we own them. Cole, how's it going? Is he worth the tokens? Yeah, he is. Yeah, you need the combo or you're in for a rough ride for sure. Yeah, exactly, Booter. A little destroyer action for us. I like it, I like it. Well, turns out my Hulk is going to be bigger than your destroyer, even with the Wakandan Embassy buff. So yeah. I think I just play like Thing? Could play it here, but I'm already going to be able to win with Hulk, so... Do I just play Legion? For 8? That could be the better play. Maybe that is the better move. Maybe I actually play Legion... I hate showing Legion early, but here we go. Play Doctor Doom, but if I play Doctor Doom, my Hulk doesn't scale.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Yeah, they're definitely looking like a Galactus deck. They definitely look like a Galactus deck. I think we'll be okay. Hulk out. There we go. 4 up.
Victory.
Just play Storm to cancel my own limbo. I mean, we were ahead pretty dramatically in tempo. But, didn't know what he wanted to play. Baxter building. We'll get rid of that. All the location consistencies going for us. More ramp, going straight into the destroyer again, I presume. I can play Thing. Bury the Electro.
It's clobbering time.
Here's Hobby. Ooh, interesting. So you could play Galactus right now to the pet mansion. It's always so annoying. Need to find Hulk.
Wind.
Are they making it where magic can be played with no ability in the update? Yes. In the next patch. In the next patch that'll work for her. Alright, well. Galactus still gets us. But it's only for 2 cubes. Death. Death gets us too. Yeah, the Surfer Magic is going to be very happy with Magic playable on 6. It's just her ability won't trigger. Is the next patch tomorrow or next Thursday? The next patch is targeted for the 8th. August 8th, I believe. Because they already did a patch for this season. And then the patch is going to be like early next season. Like very early next season. They're still kind of unwinding the clock from, or unwinding the stack from having been on vacation. Though I don't know, they might actually delay the patch because part of the reason of, I think part of the reason of trying to push it up to the 8th was so that they could get the Spotlight cache fixed before people were too mad. And now that they already have the Spotlight cache fix, they might just not care and push it back to more of a traditional timing, so it could be even later. Wonderful. Here comes Galactus. Or, yeah, here comes Galactus. So I play Hulk. Alright. Yep.
Victory.
Could have snapped earlier, probably. Would that make Magic Patriot eligible by chance? No. She would not have no ability. Her ability just would not trigger. I believe Bryce is that she would not get the buff from the Patriot. That'd be very interesting if she did. I think it's just gonna say, like, they changed the wording is that the on reveal doesn't trigger, but she'll still have the ability. It just won't go off. It'll be like some kind of, it'll be the first card to work that way. So it'll be quite nuanced. I think Cyclops on and Maze. Yeah, grab the buffs. No. Then he goes mid. Great. Are you gonna play Galactus right here? I do flip first. Are you gonna play Hobgoblin right here? And then Zhu on the little hobbies land? That would be very frustrating. But I think I could still navigate that. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I wouldn't think that she would be Patriot eligible because she'll still have the ability technically, yeah. Alright, he does go for the hobby. Patches run on a regular schedule. It's been creeping up because May has 5 weeks. I guess, yeah, they could be due for an earlier patch anyway because of the longer seasons. We had our 2 5-week seasons, right? You're not ahead by a lot. And my Cyclops is gonna rein you back in. So do be careful here, my opponent. Do be careful. Do we want extra time? Maybe I do. Go like Magic Sunspot here. Doc Ock. Everything but thing.
Wind.
All things
aid
except
my
the thing.
hand.
Doombot. Then the High Evo. Nice. Be sloppy, his opponent. Be sloppy. He does have Spider-Man, so I think I just play Thing right now. And then be ready to full pass on the Sunspot. Rather than wait. You think you have the dub? How are you getting the dub? You have Shang-Chi? You have not shown Shang-Chi this whole time. I guess it would make sense for you to have it. That's Spider-Man on left. Destroyer. Ah, I see. Ah, that was very good. That was very good for him. Because now he doesn't have to play to Bar Sinister at all. He just has to follow up with something that's worth more than 7 power on Limbo. And he'll get the win. Which he has in the death. 6 cards in hand, 2 cards in deck. We'll get out. Rather than paying the extra cube.
Escaped.
Oh yeah, he could Galactus on mid as well, right? Galactus kind of better when your opponent is playing Magic, eh? Kind of good. You might actually like Vormir. You can just drop the Electro right there. And then we swap the positions. So do I actually just like Magic Vormir? To not let him destroy the Electro? I don't think he cares too much if it's destroyed or not, though. But I still have to sacrifice a card to it myself after it moves. I'll Magic. Here we go. Wave. And now we guess. I think you like it going on left because you don't have any 1 costs, and you know that I do. Yep. Just realize High Evolutionary isn't doing his animation anymore. Why is that? I have no idea, actually. I had not noticed. Shows how observant I am, I guess. There we go. Alright, now we have the lead again. Yeah, doesn't he usually do his thing like at the beginning? I wonder if that was like the bug fix. Something was bugged there. Blue Ranger, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Monster Island. Let's play for Jeff. Yeah, catching out. Ooh. Very nice. I guess he can try to destroy her and then open up Galactus, but there's just so many extra steps. You have to have the energy cheat to be able to get it down, and then you're playing for a very late game Galactus. The B-Man doing great. Yeah, he used to be like Thanos. Now he's not doing it. I had not noticed. That is weird. How are you doing, B-Man? Hope you're having a great week. Alright, let's play left. There's the Electro, so he does have it. He can destroy her into Galactus. Destroyer into Galactus. I do not like this hand all that much. Let's try this. Here's Destroyer. No. Just the Shang-Chi? Okay. Well. Now I just Spider-Man here, and then I drop whatever biggest card possible on mid for the win. Thanos used to overlap with High Evolutionary when starting the game. Maybe they tried to fix that and ended up just turning it off for now. That could be what it is, Bryce Brown. I don't think I've ever actually played the two together. There you go. Throws out the Destroyer. I still flip first, meaning that I can stuff the Galactus in any situation by moving Jeff left.
Opponent snapped.
Are you going to Hail Mary the Galactus, or are you just going to play, like, Death? 6 cards have been destroyed. That's pretty good for Death. With the snap, I almost feel like he is going for the Galactus. I don't know, because I have Hulk, right? If he knows that he's playing against Hulk and I play Hulk on right, then I beat his Destroyer. As it is, I actually have a pretty weak hand. Could be Death and Null. It cannot be both. 7 cards have been destroyed, not 8. So Death is 1. Oh, he played Electro, you're right. It could be Death and Null. It could be Death and Null. In which case, it probably... Actually, it doesn't matter if I lose the extra cube or not. Being 1v3 versus 2 health v3 is the same, so we'll just play it out. And we'll figure out what's in his deck. Yeah, there's the Death, and there's the Null. Yep. Yep. But yeah, we only played it because our cube health didn't matter. If we stayed or left. Murder World. We might play Electro there, and then we could storm it. Storm it to the board. Okay, now I have to make the comeback. Oh, man. Yeah, it's the Electro. And then Electro dies off. Storm here. Legion's been very shy. Yeah. We're having him front and center on my thumbnail. I've not played very much Legion. Been unfortunate. Trying to set up the Hobgoblin here. Alright. He does have the ability to Galactus now, but I think the Spider-Man should be able to clinch that for us.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Oh, he's gonna be so mad. Yeah. Alright, then we just follow up with the Hulk, right? And we still get the dub. Yes, Hulk is big enough by 1. Thank goodness, because he didn't scale at all. Yeah. I'll be at 8. Unless his last card is this Jeff. If it's Jeff, man. Get Chavez in here to thin things. What am I cutting for Chavez? I'll take suggestions. There we go. The comeback. Do you guys believe? Cut Jeff? Heresy. What is this heresy? Mods? Can we get a... No. We're not going to ban you for suggesting cutting Jeff, but I think that's crazy. We're definitely keeping Jeff. We're all proud members of the cult of Jeff here. I feel like Thing. Thing is probably the piece on the chopping block, right? That's Spider-Man? JL, did you not watch Spider-Man single-handedly win us that last game? Are we watching different games? We swapped the positions after turn 4. This is so stupid. Neither of us have anything to do. Okay, here we go. You played Psylocke. You can play a 5. You have 5 energy to be able to do whatever. I have no location fixers. No. I flip first. Thing doesn't do anything. Thing doesn't do a thing. How is this the end of our Conquest match? 1 health to 1 health, round 8, TVA. If he... You know what, with 5 energy, he still doesn't have a way to affect 2 locations. He can only affect 1 location, so I just play Thing here. Right? I mean, we don't know what the mystery card is, but I'm gonna bet that it's not cheaper than 2 cost. Oh, just margin of victory. All right, I added 9. What did you add? 8? Yes! Sorry. I feel bad too. We had such an epic battle, and then it ends like that. That's battle 1 of silver, my friends. Battle 1 of silver. Alright, do we have any serious suggestions of Chavez coming in? Here's the thing. I don't like Chavez if I'm running 6 cost myself. 2v neg 2. What a great stat line. The perfect stat line. So I don't like running Chavez if I want to be able to find the play Dr. Doom or Hulk, right? Do I cut Doom for Chavez? I'm not using Doom very much. It's nice to be able to get the extra +4 on Storm. Like if you don't find Legion, then Dr. Doom is fine. I just feel like I'm not using him all that much. We could try it. Yeah, I have to trim off the top end for sure. And you want to draw Hulk and have him in your hand anyway for him to be able to grow. That is true. Basically, yeah, because top decking Hulk as like the last card of the game is pretty disappointing, right? He's only 12 power, you probably don't play him then. So what if it's just Chavez, and then I'm running Sans Dr. Doom. If you always Storm your Sunspot Nebula lane, plus you have the Jeff, then Doom seems unnecessary. I do have a lot of ways to be able to influence that lane. I could even undo the Storm on turn 5 with Legion if they pass me, right? Like if I play Storm on 3 and then I'm not ahead, I can Legion on 5 and get back in. But I'm probably just trying to play Spider-Man on 5. We can try it. Maybe this will feel better. We could also cut Magic. We could cut Magic and then be able to run like the Daredevil. We could cut Magic and Thing and run Daredevil and run like an early tempo play. I don't know. Never run Chavez. Prefer the chance on turn 6 top deck, but that's just you. Everybody's got their own taste, Blake. And it's whatever you're used to being able to snap around. People like you don't have Nebula and Jeff. Any substitutions? Nebula and Jeff? Well, for the Jeff you're running Lizard. For the Nebula you're running Misty Knight. And actually that's not too bad. How goes the grind today, Doran? Pretty okay. The High Evolutionary deck has been doing leaps and bounds better than the non-High Evolutionary deck. Had some pretty toxic opponents. Had some nail biters. Hulk isn't the greatest top deck, yeah. Saw some people throwing Kang in a deck like this and it's doing pretty well. I feel like that's more a symptom of it being a good deck than Kang being good in the deck, you know, Bryce? Just cut the Legion. I like him. Kang seems good with Daredevil and Legion. I don't know. Who am I cutting for that? I'm cutting Chavez for Kang. I'm cutting Thing for Kang. I feel like I would just want to run Daredevil before I ran Kang. If I already had Daredevil, then maybe I'd run Kang. But then I'm probably cutting all the High Evolutionary package. And if I'm cutting all the High Evolutionary package, I already tried it and I bombed. I did terrible. Been trying to counter this deck with the non-negative Surfer build, and it just feels impossible. Try to counter this deck with the non... negative surfer build. It feels impossible. I think that... Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say discard used to do very well up against Storm, but not with Legion. Daredevil without Prof X? Yeah. Daredevil, no Prof X. You run in Legion instead to be able to understand what you need to play. Makes sense to me. I don't know. It might not be that good. I know that was what Dexter was running. Raron, great to see you. You can counter it with a non-meta bounce deck. Did it earlier in gold. Non-meta bounce. What is that, perchance? What do you define as non-meta bounce? Also, having everything locked down early is just like a dream for this deck.
Wind, aid my hand.
4 more minutes for you to get the spotlight. Let's go. Oh, my 1 costs. How disappointing. Alright, Cyclops. Claw your way back, mate. All this destruction. I was running a She-Not High Evo deck with the Hulk. Legion guaranteeing the T7 ability to play the She-Hulk. Yes, JL. That version sounds fun. Great. And this is the demo where we decided to cut. I guess we're still ahead, right? I just play Spider-Man and win.
Oh, snap.
I was like, this is where we cut Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom would have been so good. Anyway, we hit Spider-Man. Am I going to do Nina's new Guess Who Marvel Snap? I don't know what that is.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Hey, currently using Sauron with ongoing cards that are detrimental to your health. Fun build, though. Lantern Smite, it's a great build. I love it. Why am I doing this? I just play... Hang on. I'm doing this because it allows Cyclops to ping 1 more time, which means that even if he has Jeff, I win on, I think, margin of victory. That's why I'm doing Legion instead of Chavez. Yep, there we go, there we go.
Victory.
How are the bounce players faring? Changes really ruin bounce for you. I have not tried it yet. There's been too many shiny things. First I was chasing Living Tribunal, then I was chasing Magic and everything else, and now I'm chasing the Legion decks. So I haven't been able to go back to my old favorite. Bifrost again. What is this? This could be good for us. I have less cards than him though because he was able to play last turn. Alright. I think I do Storm. I don't have Legion to end early. But I can play like Storm, Cyclops, and then play Magic Thing, Spider-Man for the win, right?
Snap.
Seems pretty good. Yeah, the Hulk Infinite with the magic. Does seem very fun. Ooh, got me. You got me. Fair enough. I'll have to win the traditional way. I'll have to win fair and square. Have to change it off meta to counter all the Legion now, though? What do you mean by change it off meta? You're running like Cosmo and Bounce? I feel like Cosmo was already starting to worm his way into Bounce. You know? Do we think he has the Killmonger? He could. But I guess that's fine. I'll just go Magic and then I'll play Nebula here. He had 4 cards destroyed. Everything else drawn. I had 5 cards destroyed. Was Killmonger one of his 4? He's got the Invisible Woman to hold the cards like Kitty past T5. Okay. Interesting. I was wondering if Invisible Woman was gonna land into Bounce to be able to hold Kitty to the board if you wanted to play something else on turn 6. Yeah. That'll give you the advantage for sure. Congrats. I guess I should have played Nebula on left, but if I played Nebula on left, he would just Profex on mid. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. And then I can play Thing. Thing and Nebula scaling has to be able to bridge the gap, and then the Sunspot scaling. 4 cards in hand. This is beautiful because now he cannot Killmonger here after I Spider-Man. So he would have to Killmonger now. And if he Killmongers now, he still misses Sunspot. Yeah, here we go, here we go. And also if he plays Leech, it doesn't go off. There's a Killmonger. Okay, so he does get the Nebula. Oh, you have Luke Cage?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
What is this? What is this nonsense? I'm so mad. How many cards do you have left? 2 cards. Of course you have the Luke Cage. Why wouldn't you? That's gonna make this match almost impossible. I go +3. It's not enough. Never is that enough. Alright, we'll get out.
Escaped.
Legion's certainly doing his thing. It was fun to suddenly see him after a long run of just magic everywhere. Yeah, that was nice. It was great. I'm gonna get a Sentinel. I don't have another turn 2 play right now. They don't win mid. I tie mid. He had Luke Cage, remember? What are the question mark pings? My friends, I was losing left, I was tying mid, and I was losing right. He had 2 cards left to play. I was just scaling Sunspot. Boy. Oh boy. Do we think that he lost? Do I think that the Luke Cage or the Killmonger was destroyed this time? Who knows? I ran out of cards, no draw, no Lamentus. Lamentus 2 games in a row. 2 in a row. Lamentus is a very rare location. Isn't this like the rarest draw? Or is it the second rarest draw? Lamentus is second rarest? I think it's second rarest. Cosmo. Sure, sure. I feel like magic is okay for us, right? Gives me time to play additional Sentinels, or do we think that we just want to end things? Maybe we just want to end things. I can play like Jeff, and then I can play Sentinel, get 2 Sentinels back to hand, play 2 Sentinels and a Sunspot. Don't invest too much in the Cyclops because we know that he has Luke Cage in the deck. Jeff is very good with Lamentus. That is true. Unfortunately, we still lost that last one. We lost very bad. Mothership is probably the rarest. They have them in like tiers. They're not like in individual locations. They have them in like levels. Mothership definitely on the rarest level. Allowed. Play this. I don't think I want more time. Not against what he's shown. I want to pressure him. Put his stuff to the board. And then I'm going to play Sunspot. Just Legion New York for the lulz. Move everywhere! It is the second rarest location pool? Yeah. Yesterday I got Central Park 3 matches in a row. Trying to run a Phoenix Force deck, and of course always hit the score when you destroy. Yeah, Dark Nizzle, I feel ya, I feel ya. That would be so abysmal if it was like the weekend mission and you had to run Phoenix Force to get those wins for the extra credits, and you're like, ah. Ego and Ship are the highest rarity. Isn't there one other one up there? Ego and World Ship are at the 0.001% level. They are incredibly rare. I remember when Ego was not as rare and it was just nightmarish. I'll accept the snap. You can't Prof X to win any of these lanes. You can, of course, Killmonger to take away my 7-power Nebula, but go for it, mate. He did have Agent Coulson to be able to refill the hand a little bit. Devil Dino. With 6 cards in hand. He knows he can play to Orcus Forge to be able to keep that one amped up. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I think that we abandon New York. And I expect that he's going to play into Orcus Forge. I guess he doesn't know if I'm going to run control cards or not. If he hops Dino over. Fascinating, fascinating. I will play... Like, I feel like I need to be ready for Dino to move over. Play this for 6. Play this for just as much and then scale the Sunspot. Watch the Killmonger wreck me. This seems okay. I could move Jeff all the way left, I suppose. He'd be up at 9. I'm up by 4. I'm getting the Cyclops to activate. Maybe I do go Jeff left. Try this. He plays double mid. The Shang-Lu. Oh, the Shang-Lu. Of course he's got the Luke. Fogwells is not in the game. Yeah, Fogwells got removed immediately. It was just there for the featured era. Legion Min would take away Devil Dino getting stronger. Yeah. Fogwells would be nice. I don't see why they wanted to take that out. Like, for some reason they weren't... I guess they weren't happy with the idea that, like, Fogwells was making players extend the game because they're incentivized to get more boosters for a longer game, and they were just unhappy with that interaction. I feel like Fogwells should have just been like +6, like just a flat rate addition rather than doubling, and then it would have been fine. Now let's go magic here. It was just too much positivity. The snap devs couldn't handle it, exactly. The one location everyone was happy with. Had to undo that sucker. Alright. Prep your Luke Cage, buddy. I know you got him. I know. Alright guys, so the goal is that we move Jeff on Death's Domain and then we play a Legion. He can play the Prof X. So we just have to be ahead by then, basically. Hopefully this gets us ahead. As long as Thing gives us the advantage on mid. The problem is that Daredevil is going to know what's happening and then he'll just play mid, right? Void on right is an interesting one. Huh. Okay. You have Sentry, created by Coulson? Sentry created by Coulson. Why are you okay with the Void hopping over there for the loss? You know, that just seems weird to me, that you would be okay with that. If I do this, I lose. Because he'll see it coming and he'll just play mid. And then he'll be able to add Professor X while I cannot add anything. I could do it next turn to, like, surprise him. I could play Sunspot left, High Evo mid. Legion 6. If I just play Sunspot now, then his Killmonger wrecks me. How's Storming and Conquest going, TMS? It's been a mixed bag. It's been a mixed bag. Tried a couple different decks. I think Legion's still very fun. I have never hit. I've been streaming for 2 hours, 40 minutes. We have not gotten the Storm Legion combo to win a game yet. It's kind of crazy. Just gotta say, you appreciate the actual back and forth you have with the chat. Makes sitting in on the stream much more worthwhile. Thank you, Bryce. Thank you. I try to be very interactive. It's like it's the luxury, right, that we're a pretty small streamer. So if you come into chat, I'll read your messages. It's kind of my promise. Okay. I flip first. He does have Shang-Chi. If I just do this, am I guaranteed the win? 7 cards in hand. You play Devil Dinosaur, I die. If I play this, maybe I play this and then I move the Jeff. Do I have to move the Jeff? I'm already ahead by 1. You have to invest something. You haven't shown a single 1-cost card. If you play Devil Dinosaur, it's unlikely for you to be able to combo anything else, though you haven't shown 2 of your cards. 8 cards in deck because of all those dang rocks. Hard to know what you were able to come up with that you felt was successful. Why the Void guaranteeing this loss? That's still very surprising. It's Coulson, so it's extremely unlikely for him to have any synergy with that play. But if I do this, I still lose to... No, I win to Dino this way. Yeah, I win to Dino this way. And I win to Dino on left. I think I have to do this. Dino. Plus Chavez. Why is Leech beating turn 5 lockout? Great question, Andrew. Get Prio and now Legion on right. My friend, they played Leech. I don't have Legion. Shane coming? Maybe. Not much I can do about it. The Void is throwing his initiative. The Storm Legion combo is fun for now, but I can definitely see it becoming terrible for the meta eventually. It feels a little... It has like echoes of the Galactus days, right? Killmonger and then Shang. Oh, but he moves, he moves. Shang doesn't even win. Oh, it does. Oh, with a 2-point margin of victory. Dude, if I played Storm, I would have won. That's hilarious. Leech doesn't undo, does it? Nope. Leech stays. It persists into turn 7. Oh, TMS. I got, oh no, it's not gonna show it. I got this little Rocket Raccoon, brand new Rocket Raccoon. That was exciting. Brand new Rocket Raccoon might have been the best part of the stream. Man. Are we changing the deck any? Shouldn't have moved the Jeff, then I could have won. I could have waited on moving Jeff, right? If I'd waited on moving Jeff, it would have thrown them probably a little bit better. This could be the best thing that you've opened. You're gonna blindfold open it, then restart the game and go through energy and stuff. Okay, you just want to be surprised to see what it is. I don't know, I feel like watching it pop out would be fine. Is Hulk worth it? 100% Mooney. Feel like we're getting roughed up. I think armor might be needed. Maybe armor isn't needed. What do we cut for armor, guys? We have to think on that one.
Opponent snapped.
Oh, these new headphones are great. They tell me what's happening in game, even if I wander off to refill water or something like that. So I could tell that the turn wasn't progressing. I think I just do max sunspots. I mean, Wolverine, you could be destruction. If you are, we handle that. So I guess we'll invest in like some of the other cards as well. Got High Evo. Really happy, but still want the Jeff. Yeah, the Jeff's great. The old turn 1 Mind Stone and Snap. Yes, it's a classic. It's a true classic. If you're Angela, it's way less likely that you're destroyed. But then I feel like setting up Cyclops is a winning play. Scooty Young does the best variants. I knew you would like it, TMS. I knew you would like it. Would cut Hulk on Chavez. Switch Spider with Profex. Add Wasp and Armor. Why? Why are you cutting Hulk, Andrew? Hulk is a monster. Also, why are you running Professor X? We don't have Daredevil. We don't have early tempo either, really. We have scaling, but we don't have early tempo. Defend your position, mate. Oh, cut the magic? Yeah, I could see cutting the magic. It's like we're on a different track. Are they playing Bounce Thanos? I have actually seen that on the rare occasion. Being able to protect our one cost with armor is very important. I don't know who we're cutting necessarily, though. Man, if you could cut High Evo, dream come true. Obviously, you can't do that, though. Let's try this. The goal is that I play Thing. Let's go mid, right? I could go mid, and then I could go Spider-Man, and then I could just full pass. So I'll go right a bit instead. It does feel like the turn 7 is not much of a benefit in this deck. JL, you want to count how much power we generate every extra turn through Nebula, Sunspot, Cyclops, and Hulk? Like, I don't know, I feel like turn 7 is insane with this deck. Hulk gains 2, Cyclops gains 2, Nebula gains 2. That's 6 power by just like passively extending the game, right? It also plays perfectly into lining up Spider-Man on 6 instead of 5, so that I'm still generating all this scaling. It lets me play all my off-curve cards at the exact turn that I want to play them, you know? accidentally cut High Evo in a deck that you were messing with the She-Hulk Infinite, was confused as to why your A-Bomb wasn't working, or Cyclops, and then you realize, I've done that too. I've added all of the High Evo cards and then not put in the Evo himself, and I was like, wow, this looks great. And then I hop into game and they don't have the glow, and I'm like, retreat before the opponent sees. Either going for the Storm Legion combo or fall back on the Control Evo package as a win con, right? Yes, the idea is that the deck is flexible for one or to other. I don't think High Evo needs a buff. The recent nerf was pretty effective. Yeah, I think that he's in a good spot. I think that there's still flexibility in which deck, which flavor of High Evolutionary you choose to play. And I think the full Affliction High Evolutionary is actually pretty good right now. Though, plenty of decks that are running the... See, I thought that he was playing like Proving Grounds Etiquette, and that we were actually gonna get a rush through. Clearly not. He's just happy with his hands, I guess. Is Phoenix Force too OP now? No, not really, Marcus. I don't think it's too bad. It's still a very, it's very susceptible to bad draws, right? I want High Evo as a 4-5, but that's it. Just put 1 power on the Evo himself. It'd be nice to be able to get those variant versions of High Evolutionary to the board a little bit more often, but that's kind of the only thing that I would care about there. I don't know, do I like Sinister London compared to the Thanos deck? I feel like I do. In which case, I think I Magic Oscorp Tap. Everyone that you played in the Proving Grounds today was tryharding? Well, we're tryharding, so I don't mind that he's not. We're getting an even matchup here, so I don't mind, but yeah, sometimes it can be very frustrating when they're gonna piecemeal you everything. Okay, so we hit here. We can end early. And we can have double Sunspot. That's so good. Alright. Storm Sunspot, baby. This is like the dream. Snap back before he knows what's happening. He does get the extra Sinister London play to compared to us. I should have played Sunspot first. I'm trolling.
Wind, aid my hand.
That turned into Jeff. That's dangerous. Very dangerous. I wonder if I just play Thing then. Given that he has Iron Lad doubled up. If I had the doubled Sunspot, I would feel a little better about it. I think I just do Thing here. Then I'll go Spider-Man on left. You just nerf Dr. Doom. He's staying that way for a while. Yeah, I think Dr. Doom's going to be knocked down. Do the Mr. Negative decks need to be toned down after the OTA? I don't think so. I think the Mr. Negative decks are still so susceptible to control that they don't need to be toned down. The Thanos decks are very good. I mean, they're good everywhere right now. Reality Stone Flooding. Okay, so I wouldn't have gotten Legion off anyway. Good to know. But you spent Reality Stone on that rather than canceling Limbo. I guess you are pretty happy with extra cards on Mer Island, right? Definite advantage. And now when I top deck Hulk, it's going to be very weak. It's going to be very wimpy. Negative is really the luck of the draw. I feel like negative is the luck of if your opponent has control or not. Playing a Legion Zoo style deck that techs into the Storm, Magic, Living Tribunal, also has Shanna and She-Devil. The Khazar deck's just wild fun. Hydra King, I love it. Sounds very cool. Alright, we retreat, right? Because Jeff doesn't match his Iron Lad. I lose to that. And then whatever gets filled in on Mer Island has to be better for him. Yeah. Alright, we're out. Negative will be getting a buff in future actual patch when they make him work like the peak. Cap cost at 6. Is that a confirmed change, Dorn? Or are you just speculating that that will happen? Playing last night and felt very frustrated to play into the lockdown or Cosmo stuff. Yes. Yeah, negative is not invincible. Lockdown hurts him, and obviously Enchantress hurts him a lot. If they rework Crystal again, just shuffle your cards back into the deck and then redraw 3 unseen cards, which would be awesome for negative. Yeah, it was a weird thing with negative that she actually didn't work that way, right? But the inverted cards were not considered part of the deck or something like that. Glenn did say that they were going to change that. That'll be nice. Negative deserves something. Okay, so I can get Jeff to be able to land on Luke's bar. I could get Magic to open it up and just have the Hulk. Maybe I just do this. Tim did say that they were looking into it. That's nice. I hope they do make that change. I think that would be great for negative. It's very frustrating right now that you can have, well, especially the Jane Foster, right? It's the main card that negative runs, that the inversion is detrimental. I could just play you and let these guys scale. Be a little scaling threat off on the side. Sure. It does mean that I'm more susceptible when he Spider-Mans. Negative archetype season coming soon. Thanos. I don't think it actually gets buffed, because it's still considered Iron Lad, even though it has the ability of Thanos. So I don't think it would get buffed by that 1 stone. Play thing. What is this? Are you showing Redstone already? Are you playing? Double D. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, so I could play Spidey. Spidey to be able to follow up with Hulk. I could cancel with Storm, but I don't think I win then. It's too tight. It's too tight for me to go for the Storm cancel right now. I'm liking the Sunspot and Cyclops scaling happening on left. Being up by 10 over there right now is feeling great. And then up by 3, down by 15. Hulk, you got your work cut out for you, buddy. Here goes nothing.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Are you gonna cancel it? No, Mind Stone. Okay, okay.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
There we go, there we go. No Jeff. You still might have to be worried about Jeff. Hulk for 16, pretty incredible. Yeah, we win these. Do I snap? Do I snap? Even if you play Jeff, you're up to... That just adds... you already played Mind Stone. If you play Jeff, you add 1 to 19. I win, I win. We're quite safe here on right. Yeah, because you're Thanos. I think my opponent is just going to retreat. And especially retreat if I snap. Space Stone. Time Stone. Okay, yeah, so he just guessed that I did. Oh, there it is. 22. Tie. Cyclops scaling. And then the Hulk as well. Yeah. I maybe could have snapped, actually. I think he was counting on the Claw being the surprise dub, which is one of the best Claw variants. Flaviano. Highly underrated. Spider v Spider. We need the 3x value emote. Oh, yes, DMS, yes. Alright, I'll get on that. That's going to be very important for us to have on our streaming repertoire. I'd like to be able to experiment with Onslaught and Negative one day. That is interesting, Dorn, as a higher cost card that Negative would enjoy being able to deploy. I forgot they fixed Hulk. Yeah, Hulk is scaling anytime you float now. It's great. negative Thanos will be 1% playable, more playable, because negative Thanos is already like, it's there. I played it a little bit. Yeah, we would have been able to win the tiebreaker anyway there, I think, right? Now let's go Sunspot. So if I... What is most important to us? Like if we magic to take away Shuri's lab, leave Altar of Death. Because Altar of Death is specifically on the left, his claw cannot influence it. He probably has Professor X to be able to get in there. He also has Jeff that he could play double and then move to the side. I don't have Jeff. I could play Legion to Altar of Death and then cancel everything out if we're ahead. I could also just play Legion on like Titan and make my Hulk a 3-cost and my Chavez a 3-cost. Ooh. Alright, we got options, 400 away from buying Legion. I hate this week. It's so expensive, right? Legion the altar? My friends, that's so low tempo, I probably lose. He probably can get into altar at some point. Yeah, I think that he has the tools. I think this with Hulk in hand, and we know Chavez is coming, is 100% Legion. I could float here to make Hulk bigger. I could also just play my 9-power thing. 9-power thing has to be better. Alright, we do this. It's going to be Legion on Titan. Legion on Titan, and then Spider-Man, and then Hulk Chavez together. And I'll still be able to float. Gosh. Does an Onslaught on Power Stone double the power given to the Thanos? Yes. I like the Titan idea, though. Yeah, that's going to be nuts. Spider-Man Prop X kind of do the same thing by locking in one lane. Your opinion, what makes each card stand out for the certain strategy? Liking both of the cards. Yeah, they're both awesome. The Spider-Man, of course, can be thwarted by movement cards. The Professor X cannot. Also, Professor X able to be protection for cards when you know that the opponent is going to be lining up control is quite nice. We're going Legion here. He could always... No, he already used Reality Stone. He can't undo our Limbo. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I think I'm going to snap. Spider-Man's 1 more power. But then the Prof X is... So... The Spider-Man allows you to follow up. The Prof X just completely locks things down. I generally find that if I'm able to energy cheat Professor X, or if I'm able to energy cheat to play either Spider-Man or Professor X early, then I favor Professor X. Kicking him out early in the game and then having another way to be able to buff that lane teched into the deck is pretty beneficial. Also, he has the ongoing synergy alongside Spectrum. If I'm just playing on curve, then I like Spider-Man because I can follow up myself. Zip-a-doo-da-day. What is this game? Alright, chat. He plays Spider-Man right here because he expects me... No. What am I doing? I canceled Limbo myself. I play you, and I play you. I play Other Order. I play you, and I play you. This is us. Triple Titan, baby. I think the only 6-cost he runs is the Thanos. Thanos and all 6 stones on the board should win you the game on the spot. It's just building Exodia Dorn. I don't know, I think it's too much. He can go Dino? Sure, he can go Dino. He has to pick where he wants to Dino, though. He cannot Dino plus Thanos. They do have the extra energy. There's the Thanos. The Laddie. Still behind. What's this last card? Just a Jeff? Ooh, just a Jeff? That's the game. All right, yeah. He had 10 energies to be able to play Thanos, Jeff Iron Lad. I played Hulk Chavez. And we still get the dub. Oh, baby. Let's go. It was close. It was very close. Opponent played it well. And that was proving ground. That was proving grounds. Oh, man. How did he have 10 energy? He dropped 2 cards to be destroyed on the altar of death before I altered it. Solo misclick, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you. Got anything in the shop for us? Oh, we do. Ooh, all right, chat. Trying to think what exactly we want. You know what? Let's go for the 1,000, right? Yeah, I have enough. Yeah, I've got enough. Okay, we'll do this first. This way we unlock the Mr. Sinister at the same time. What do I want? I feel like there's still plenty of stuff that I don't have any variants for. A Jeff variant would be amazing. Am I running base art for anything here? A Legion variant would be amazing. A Thing variant? I only have a pixel for Thing. Okay. There we go. There we go. No pixel, no whammies. No pixel, no whammies. Well, not bad. It's a baby. Another Scooty Young. So I've gotten 2 Scooties today. Redeem that. Claim the Falconer Phoenix. The Phoenix Falconer. The baby Ant-Man. Do you have that one TMS already? Broke down and got a Jeff variant. Yeah, I'm close to doing that if I see one. Maybe Ant-Man is a good one, though. It is a good one. The problem is that I already have Steampunk, and I like the Steampunk series a lot. I think I might have one other Ant-Man as well. Oh, yeah, because he was in... wasn't he in 2 battle passes? You got the... I'm trying to think now. I have the Steampunk one, and I think I have one other. Yeah, give Thanos something a little more thematic about being able to snap away half of something. That would be wild. I don't know how... the developers, I'm sure they considered it, and then they realized it would be a balancing nightmare. Alright, I'll go with Cyclops. Actually, your Jeff could move away, but I feel like you're just going to keep on playing the Stark Tower anyway. I'll do this. The only Ant-Man variants that you have is the Pixel one and the one riding an ant. The one riding an ant's a good one. Chavez instead of Doom.
Here.
Yeah, that's been the update. Chavez instead of Doom, because we were just not playing Doom very much. And even when we were, we're not finding it to be super effective. Alright, so you're just me. You are my deck. And then you got Spider-Man from the X-Mansion. I have to assume that you're running it native anyway, though. Ant-Man gang, rise up. It's a good card.
Wind, aid my hand.
Sadly underappreciated. I wonder if they have the Luke Cage here. That would be a bummer. What about magic? Ooh, what about magic? Magic to the Nebula, maybe? Or Nebula on left, I guess? And then I go Spider-Man later. It'd be so funny if he blows his Spider-Man right now. Then we could both Spider-Man. And then I think if we both Spider-Man, I lose. I think I should have Spider-Man here. Luke Cage doesn't exist and he can't hurt us. Oh,
Friendly neighborhood
bold,
Spider-Man here.
bold. And now we can't draw Jeff. What a bummer.
Escaped.
Do I have any rules that I follow for upgrading cards? You don't upgrade a new card until you have a pair of new cards to upgrade? No, I mean, my rule is that I'm trying to get every card to this state. If it's a variant. If it's base art, If it's base art, you're not there. I just get the gold border, and then if it's a variant, I try and get it foiled with orbits. Those are my favorites. The own combo that I have been playing for 3 hours, 10 minutes just beat me. And he gets it in the very first try. Exactly. That sounds about like my luck. I mean, listen, I run the Never Lucky title for a reason. Saw that Legion coming. Honestly, I did not. I thought that he was just going to be traditional lockdown. Alright, we'll go Cyclops. Get the free card. Hopefully the free card is... Magic? Nah, Spider-Man was not what I wanted.
Wind,
So that's nice.
aid my hand.
We're not going to be able to Legion. And I am ahead now.
Spider-Man here.
They do have Jeff to be able to add in lane. They also have the Misty Knight, so I should probably play there. Should probably just play there. Okay, we'll do this. With Thing to be able to put them out of range. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Bryce, have a good one.
It's clobbering time.
Manifesting my own bad luck with the title. Gotta change it back to the full-time job or something. Maybe so, maybe so. Went to the gym for the first time in 7 years, TMS. There you go. Nice, nice. On the grind. Love to hear it. Alright, Nebula's gone out of control. Aunt May's +2, scaled herself +4, Misty Knight +1, more Monster Metro +3. She's a 112. She's a flippin' 112. Now you just let her do her thing over there, I suppose, and play like magic off on the side. There's no way they get 10 power, right? Ah, they're just gonna open it back up. Okay. So I've already used... no, both of these are new. Both of these being new mean that I will get the +3. So let's try this one and see what happens.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man
Go
here.
Spider-Man. Sure, sure. Okay. Now we go for this one. And again, see what happens. If we land mid, we'll win. If we land left, we'll win. And I think even if you get something... I mean, you're going to play something here and it's going to slide as well, though. For just 2 cubes, I'll take the risk. And I'm not going to play Nebula so that I can use Cyclops and Hulk buffing. Trying to get healthy again. Nice, nice. Alright, he just wants the Wasp. Then wanted to stick mid. Alright, Hulk. Left, left, left. Ooh, that was not what we needed. Wait. Wait. We're still behind. Oh. By 1. Did you play any sports when you were younger, TMS? Like in school days? I think I was in the best shape of my life when I was in college. I was a camp counselor at a Christian adventure camp. Those are great times. I was like this close to being able to do one-armed chin-ups, and then I go back to school and I break my arm riding my bike. And then it's like the upper body strength just never came back. Not that it was like my motivation to keep training. That the habit died as I was waiting for the arm to heal. Not that like I have permanent damage in my arm. My arm is fine. My mental was broken. Rugby, football, tennis, basketball, cricket. You would play anything. Ooh, TMS, that's awesome. Okay. We have our own Legion combo now. Have we not gotten a location that's based on the laser dimension Cyclops taps into, or do we? I don't think we do. was the best shape of my life as an infant. You had killer abs. You could just sit up. F that enormous baby head. Keep that stabilized. I mean, as an infant, it truly is a struggle. How do human babies survive? One of the great mysteries of the world. Do I want to storm? I mean, I guess it's okay. We can decide if we want to follow up with the Legion or not here. Here goes Jeff.
Wind, aid my
What do we think, chat?
hand.
Do we Legion? Legion on left doesn't feel too bad. Because I get the Cyclops scaling, and I could... No, I will not draw Jeff. He has a 4-power Jeff that he can move to Asteroid M, but my Cyclops will be able to hit him. My Sunspot should be able to outscale the Misty Knight. I don't think I really have much else if we're like evaluating this play versus anything else that we could do. I kind of like his deck. I'm taking notes here. I would not run Wasp. And then that would... What else? You're running Misty Knight? You're probably not running Magic, right? You cut Magic to be able to run the Misty Knight. And then you found another cut to be able to play the armor yourself. You probably cut Thing. Alright, he snapped. I won't snap. We'll just do this. Oh, he wants it. He wants it. I don't think he wanted it, buddy. No shot you actually wanted this. Jeff won't win. Sunspot will. Yep. Seems like an iconic location to you. That's why always a cool reveal about Cyclops. That it does not shoot lasers. His eyes are portals into the laser dimension. The laser dimension. Now I'm just thinking of DC Dual Force with Darkseid with like the lasers that come in and like from the angles on the board to destroy your card and the location. Yeah, there we go. Mr. Teddy and everyone, does anyone know any rumors about Henry Cavill playing the Sentry? Henry Cavill cast as Sentry. I have not heard anything. Images for Henry Cavill as Sentry. This all look fan-made so far. Who is Sentry in the MCU? The rumor about the Thunderbolts story. Thunderbolts. I'm seeing Steven Yen to play Marvel's Astounding Golden Man. Not Henry Cavill. Oh, but as of December last year, they're just getting like fan-made images. I don't know. I think it's too far out for us to be able to say. Will there be a Sentry movie? No, it's going to be, I believe the rumor is he'll be the villain in the Thunderbolts movie. The Thunderbolts roster seems so sad compared to the comics. That's interesting to hear you say, Jekative, because I love all of those characters. Those are like some of my favorite Marvel characters all coming together, and I'm like, yes, more of this. Like, I love Yelena. I love Bucky. I love Yelena's extended family. I'm actually very hyped for Thunderbolts. And honestly, I like US Agent. Hot take, I like him.
Wind, aid my hand.
High Evo is the missing card. Yeah, we know his whole deck now. He cut Hulk. Yeah, that is a little surprising. Nebula and Misty Knight to be able to scale against my Cyclops. Well, Misty Knight hit the right card, but I think that she's going to be kept behind now. Then we just go... I can move Jeff for the dub. We'll snap on this. Be able to get ahead of negative zone, drop the Hulk. Move the Jeff. He could play his Legion now. But if he plays his Legion now... Where is he going to play Legion? Is he going to play it on mid or is he going to play it on negative zone? He doesn't have Luke Cage himself. I think this is fine. Yeah, he plays mid. Is this Legion? No, it's Kazar.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Why would you play Kazar? I'm just confused. Do this right. He doesn't have a way to win negative zone now. And then he doesn't have a way to be able to win flooded, even with any tricks. Yeah, I didn't think so. Zoop. How did I get this again? Ah, the hub. The hub was flooded. Let's go.
Victory.
Haymond, you're getting ads? Team Twitch? Team Twitch, are you watching any ads on my channel? I thought I had the settings turned off for those. So unless Twitch did an update to force serve you ads, I'll have to check that. You haven't? Good. I want people to just be able to hop in and start chatting. I'm going to be very surprised if he continues here. He's going to continue. Okay. The Claw always comes in clutch. It's true. I think that Claw, one of the most underrated cards in Snap right now. I know that he's building up a following. The Thanos decks play him. Anything running Professor X is playing him. But I think he's still a little underrated. There's no way for Steven Yeun to play the Sentry. He's Korean. Marvel did something like this with Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't know. That's just the current... I think they're all like very speculative rumors. Alright, I could do the Magic Legion thing, but my opponent's doing the Magic. He's doing the Legion thing. Let's just cancel out the Raft. Thunderbolt's original roster had flashy powers with Songbird, Goliath, Beetle. They should have included Songbird. Like it's only Zemo from the original team in the movie. So Songbird is Hawkeye's wife, if I remember right. She's just like too old in this iteration in the MCU. Well, making me wish that I had Dr. Doom back on the roster. Maybe it's fine. Let's go Magic here. You're gonna go Storm. Alright, okay, I'll put a cancel on that. The initiative battles around Storm versus Magic are hilarious. I can open it back up with Legion? I can. I'm wondering if that's actually advantageous for me, though. Like, I could play Spider-Man or Legion here, right? Both are pretty good. Legion would be able to get us back. I could even, Oh, is Legion here just hilarious? It means that each of my opponent's locations would go down 3 comparative to me. Which I would not win at Flooded. But I would be ahead at Limbo. But then he can probably stop my Nebula from scaling. Like, I think it's too dangerous to do this. But I could do this and then be able to slam Hulk on mid. But then again, how am I winning 2 locations? When in the alternative, I can play Spider-Man here. And then drop Hulk on left. And he is not running Hulk. Try this. You are going to Legion. And then end it early. Alright. Oh man, that's funny. So I would have lost if I had played my Legion over there. What if I had played my Legion here? If I had played my Legion here, I still would have lost. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, it ends the game, right? That's why I was calculating what he would do. I think Spider-Man was the best play that we had, but we were just unfavored after losing mid. You play Jeff on right to have the opportunity to go left. Chickatee, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Legion makes for some crazy games. Yes, he does. Absolutely wild games. Let's go Neb. James CR, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Game is pretty difficult, ATM. I like it. Yeah. It's kind of crunchy. It's got a fair bit going on. All right. You played Storm early. I can hit you with the Sunspot. And then my own Storm. And then follow that up with the Legion. And then follow that up with whatever. I could also Legion on Death's Domain if we have initiative. That's a pretty spicy one. I kind of really want to do that. Alright, we're doing it. We're going Legion mid, boys. In which case, is it still better just to play Storm for some points? No, it's better to put all the power on Sunspot for margin of victory. Because I need to have initiative when I drop Legion on mid. There she goes. Oh, move Jeff mid to be able to avoid the Cyclops. I will still... Oh, no, I'm behind. No, you're right. Like on Jeff left. Now he flips first. Probably move this little guy anyway. Here we go. Do an Agatha stream where Chad controls all the plays that you do, just like Agatha. That would be fun, Tim, but I feel like it would just be a logistical nightmare. Alright, well. Oh, he does have armor. He does have armor. When he drops armor, he wins. Ah, well. Yep. I have no clue if Legion is worth it, but he's one of your favorite characters, so you had to buy him, even though it's just to get that 6 Spotlight variant. Axel, so you're going for him? I think it's worth it, though. I think you're going to be very happy with your Legion, and the potential tricks and shenanigans that you can get up to with him. It's very fun. I mean, here, this mirror matchup is wild. I don't go Forge. I'm okay getting some proactive sentries, or sentinels. I don't know if there's any quick pulls that you could do to make it go faster. Yeah, the execution would be weird. I know that there are some Twitch streamers with extensions that work very well. The problem is that I am not a programmer. So I don't have a great handle on how I could get that to work. I'll go Jeff here. Would not have gotten him for 6K though. Yeah, the fact that he released it into Series 4 is great. Makes it way easier to be able to recommend. I feel like you're going to hold off on getting Legion until September when you can get Jeff. Hopefully we'll start getting series drops again by then. I think that the series drops are going to remain pretty exclusive, unfortunately. Go mid, go right. I could go right because I'm then going to storm, right? Okay. Now we storm it. There are no series drops anymore? No, there still are. There's still series drops, but they're just not on the same cadence that they used to have. Or that I might be right about the drops. Yeah, like they're... Well, so here's the thing, is that if you look at the full
Wind
forecast of cards,
aid my hand.
we have all the spotlight caches releasing until we even get a repeat of the null, right? Rufflesnapzone.com. So the theory, the going theory right now is that all the cards that are not getting spotlighted between now and null repeating are going to drop. We have Sunspot and Nebula. I have Nebula and Cyclops. Wasp. There goes Sentinel. There's the Misty Knight. We have Jeff. Woof. If they just full pass, they win. I needed Sunspot as well, didn't I? Yeah. Added Spectrum to the Tribunal. Howard Iron Lad deck. Just won another beautiful infinite ticket. Let's go, Theobez, let's go. With the Spectrum in there, no less. That's a fun pick. I guess, yeah, if you're stacking the Iron Man in the Tribunal and then you Spectrum on that lane, you're in a good spot. Well, they don't want players to be collection complete unless they're spending money. That's the annotation. If players are spending money, they can be Series 3 complete. Or they can be full Series complete. I think right now we're actually in a state where you can be Series 3 complete free to play pretty easily. Let's throw Magic. Magic on right, and then I'm going, what, Storm on left? Maybe something like this. Got their Sunspot. Interesting that they would put these two guys together. Let's go for Cyclops. And then put our Nebula down to be able to stop their Nebula from scaling and start her scaling. Series 3 is easy. Series 5, on the other hand, boy oh boy. Yeah, Series 5 is way harder. Series 3, if you're free to play, I think that you get to be Series 3 complete. And honestly, like if you are close to like if you buy the Battle Pass, I think you're in good shape. Alright, Jeff, you'll do nothing. Just seems weird to me that they're doing repeats and spotlights while also saying that they need more cards in S4 to S5 for it to work. But they have enough cards to do like 3 to 4 months of rotations. Well, I think they are planning on dropping some of these low performing cards and then they're going to wait for the new cards to kind of buoy up the overall pool. Wow, you moved Jeff in just the right time. I hate you. The math is basically if you buy the Battle Pass, nothing has really changed. If you don't go way, way, way less value out of the game now. No, I don't think it hurt the free-to-play more than the Battle Pass people. The only difference is that the weekend missions are giving a little bit more. Just put Spider-Man over here and then drop Hulk on mid. sure, but then when he plays his Legion right here, you die. Here we go. Go ahead, Legion mid. Thank you. Oh, feels good. Ah. Get out of here. Soul read. That's the soul read. It's battle 1. Oh man. We've been live for 3.5 hours. I think we're gonna cut the stream here. That win feels pretty dang good though. Alright, we're gonna keep on refining this one. What else we got? Thanos? Nice, nice. Yep, perfect call, perfect call. That's the soul read. At least that one wasn't the Proving Grounds. We had some insane battles there. Proving Grounds and Silver, just like high competitive opponents all across Snap. Snap is becoming so competitive, guys. So competitive. They've been clear that they want everyone to have unique collections. Yeah, that's like one of their goals, right? But I feel like the way that they do it, because they don't have a lot of cards here, right? Like it's not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Or a Magic roster of cards in total. So your uniqueness of your collection comes down to the variants and like the splits that you're using, not the total unique card characters. And I think that they understand, like, unless they do mini pack releases with like a burst of like 20 new cards dropping in December or something like that, I don't think people are ever going to have unique collections now. They're all going to have the full collection, and then they're going to have unique variants and splits. Prefer tokens instead of the spotlight caches. Laxar, do you like any of the variants? I feel like if you're somebody who likes interacting with any of the variants, then you like the spotlight cache system a little better, especially now that this one is going to give you tokens in the duplicate protection. Also, it depends on if you're able to keep up with the Token Tuesday bundles. I have recently run out of gold even to be able to keep up with Token Tuesday, so we might have to do a refill, which as a content creator is easier to stomach than just the player, so I get to write it off on taxes. Still have a lot of tokens, so it's a bit too early for me to say whether it's better or worse. Yeah, that's the thing, is like I've got this huge stockpile of tokens, and I bought Legion with tokens. So I still have 13,000. That'll get me Mirage, and then I'll have 10,000, and then I'll be ready. Like, it really hinges on whether or not you're able to keep up with the gold expenditure on Token Tuesday. If you're spending... How much does that equal out to if you keep up with Token Tuesday? Token Tuesday is bad value now unless you get the season pass. I mean, it's still the best conversion of gold to tokens that we're ever going to see, Dorn. I'm not sure if I would call that bad value. But just because you don't have that free trickle, like before you had enough free trickle of gold to be able to get it free to play, right? Like the value, its exchange rate is still better than everything else. It's just they cut how much gold that you get for free, right? Is it 1,400 a month now? Yeah, it's 1,400 a week. Seems to be what they're landing on. I think they want people to have to buy some gold refills. Or some other bundles that'll give gold. Team Teddy needs the support. Alright guys, we are going to call it here. Stay tuned to the channel. We've got some cool projects coming out. Very excited to be playing around with a Legion. How many... Oh, I'm not even going to be able to see. I think I'm up to 2 infinite tickets. We're going to have to grind those out a little bit faster, guys. To be ready for the end, the final week where we all play infinite, right? Alright. I'm going to sign off here on YouTube side, and then we're going to go launch a raid on Twitch. Control room. Thank you guys all for coming to hang out. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.